gentlemen, this is the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Military Heroes, drawn and quartered on Blacklist Universe. I'm your host, Mike S. Miller. Sorry, I'm so used to doing the cross-examinations opening. I don't know what else to say. Drawing tonight, Military Heroes. I'll be doing a modern take on Punisher. Matt Cossin, what are you going to be doing?
I'm not sure exactly, but you mean right here? Or what am I going to do tonight?
For the show.
I think I'm going to do, I don't know, man. All I can think is, like you were talking about earlier, Punisher.
All right, well, I'll let
I
you
guess
figure that out.
Captain America's.
Kevin, you got any ideas?
I'm probably going to do the same thing you're doing as Punisher, because since I have this nifty Daredevil cover sitting here, and
Nice.
I'm not a big Daredevil person, so I'll
What?
throw Daredevil in there.
You know, the Daredevil person.
Cool. Amy, Missy,
Hi! Hey!
ideas for what you're doing tonight?
So, is it like specifically military characters, or if you wanted to do like a military version, like of characters who maybe don't typically have that as part of their background?
Sure.
Okay, that's a big question mark. I'm trying to think of how many comic book characters have military backgrounds.
Does Guile count?
And
Guile?
Jeff,
Yeah.
you'll just be here to
Yeah, I'm not
be
drawing.
snickety and annoying.
Yes.
Color commentary.
Colored commentary. Wow. That's yeah. Did you guys see what I posted in the DM?
Oh, I don't think I did.
Yeah, so
Is it funny? Lissa has
I don't know if I should even say it here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Matt's like beast.
It's a normal statement. Right?
It is. I mean, why would someone DM me that? If you're gonna DM me just out of the blue for the first time. Anyways, Kirby, you coming in or no? Dang, this is a rough prompt. Why is it a rough prompt? Military heroes? I'm doing the Punisher.
Okay. Was
Yeah.
Punisher in the military?
Punisher
Oh, yeah.
cover.
Kirby
He's a
knows he
big one.
wants to be here. He wants to be with the cool kids.
Kirby's here.
Oh,
What's up, Kirby?
hello.
Dialysis.
Hello.
It is a rough prompt. Military hero. So I was thinking, like, who's a military hero? And I was thinking, who do we have in history? It's like, what, George Washington?
My dad was in the
I
Air Force.
really meant in the comic
Patton?
book sphere.
Uh-huh.
Well, like Sergeant Rock,
Oh, sure.
Captain America,
Who's Sergeant
Punisher.
Rock?
Who's
G.I. Joe?
Sergeant
Who's
Rock?
Sergeant
I
Rock?
forgot. You're not a comic book person.
You don't know Sergeant Rock?
He doesn't know.
Oh,
He don't know nothing from nothing.
He's an interesting character.
Yeah,
I'm still not
let's
sure what
see.
happened to my stylus. I'm probably going to be drawing on my phone. I'm not
All
trying
right.
to
So,
know.
anyways, it's 7:15.
Okay.
We have until 9:15 to get your illustration finished or as complete as you will. This is going to take me longer than the show, so I will continue this on Whatnot after the fact. But
Oh, so
I'll get
what
as
you're
much
saying-
done. Yeah.
What
As
you're
I
saying
can.
is you're throwing it.
No, I will get it to a point where I'm clearly the winner.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then I will move on to whatnot.
Nice. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice.
See, we're used to this, Kirby.
Mike's grandstanding.
I
you
did not.
don't even
I did
flinch.
But this is for Jeff.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Followed shortly by
I will punch you in the face!
all right.
Very good.
All right. Blacklist Universe.
Who is the military guy in comic book?
Captain America.
G.I. Joe.
G.I.
Oh,
Joe.
Captain America?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
entire
G.I.
G.I. Joe roster. in
Yeah.
case you got Scarlet. Did you guys see
There
my
you
Scarlet?
go.
Oh, I think I put everything away. Did I?
Sergeant Rock.
I finished.
Who is that?
Oh my
I
god.
keep thinking about Chris Rock
Kirby, you
in
are
a
so
uniform.
ignorant. You're so
Captain-
ignorant.
Captain America.
Ignorant. Captain America.
Sergeant Rock
Yeah.
was like an old character too.
It's
ignorant.
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 Where's Ellen?
Oh, I don't know.
Who
Where
could it
are
be?
you?
That's a cool dinosaur.
That is fun.
Oh, well, I'll use this for Alan instead of Aaron. Just pretend he's saying A. Len.
Hey, Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now?
I wonder what he's up to. Maybe he got caught up.
I don't
That's-
know. I'm
That's-
saying you guys are supposed to be here on time, sitting on your knees, waiting for me.
Is that what the remember in Congress when they all put on the
Oh,
kente the kente
Oh,
cloth
no.
meal? Is that what it was there?
it's so funny. I was just talking to
Little
somebody
goofy hats.
Yeah.
about that.
Getting up after that.
We kneel before the power. Mr. Nope. Hey, it's a Mr. Nope. What's up, Mr. Nope? Welcome. Welcome to the channel for the first time ever. All right, so 1, 2, 3, go was 3 minutes ago. I'm not going to change the time. You have until 9:15. So sorry if you're starting late. So am I. It's all even.
Blue
Steven.
Moon. Yeah, but Mike's throwing it. Blue Moon says Beetle Bailey.
How am I?
See,
blowing
I
it?
was thinking Beetle Bailey,
Look at that.
Gomer
Look at that.
Piles.
Hold on.
And was up.
Hey, Pat.
Captain was up.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah, Joe.
Beetle
Yeah.
Bailey and Gomer Piles make the military look bad. I don't think they're heroes.
Gomer Pyle. Gomer Pyle didn't like. Gomer Pyle made me want to be a Marine.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
And then there's the
Gomer
other
Pyle.
Gomer Pyle.
Who would more make me want to be a Marine is Sarge. Gomer
Who's that?
Sarge. What was Sarge?
Oh, the Sarge, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That,
Pyle, you idiot.
Could always draw Lieutenant Diane or Gump.
Lieutenant Dan in his wheelchair yelling at prostitutes.
Hey,
Long legs, Lenore.
these working ladies. They work
Oh,
hard
man.
for the money.
I can't find my G.I. Joe sketch
Why
cover.
can't I find my pencil? There it is. All right.
Yeah, G.I. Joe would have to count as like a military comic.
Oh, totally. G.I. Joe's completely right up the alley of comic book.
I mean,
Hey, if you want to draw George Washington, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you.
You're gonna stop it.
Ain't nobody stopping
George-
nobody.
just want to see this comic's a little
That's
beat
Mike
up.
Zeck, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Zick, man.
Yeah.
It's a little beat up. Look at it.
Yeah, it's well read.
It was 25 cents. My friend's like, you're not going to buy that, are you? I'm like, of course.
Need a reference.
That's awesome. I love the art in it, too.
I'm typing in George Washington, and I get a lot of portraits of George Washington. But let me add the words "badass" to the search.
Have you ever stopped to think George Washington Vampire Hunter?
I'll do that.
Oh, they did that. They did that with Lincoln. They can't do that with.
gives it a new concept of redcoats.
Yeah, they did that with Lincoln.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I had to switch cameras.
Goes to Predator. They had a Predator comic book.
Oh yeah.
Dutch from Predator. Yeah, he.
The comic book from the '90s. It had Dutch's brother taking on Predator. Like he was a cop in was it San Francisco or New York? One, I think it was New York. Pretty cool. Chris Warner.
His brother named Holland.
I'm
not
not
sure.
Little geography humor for you guys out there.
Dad joke of the night.
I know. Stay tuned for more.
Oh, look at
Need
that.
to concentrate on a good. What is that? There's the poison in the tap water.
Look at this one.
That's a classic, dude.
I know. 2016, man.
Nice.
They throw these in like when you get a package or something, or you buy a shirt. Give you all these bumper stickers. So I just got them.
Cool.
I just looked up Sergeant Rock. He's a first sergeant. This guy's.
I don't know. I never read Sergeant Rock. I'll be honest with you.
What? I did. Man, I love those comics.
Did you?
It was because what's his name?
Blue
Kubrick.
Blue Moon points out the DC version, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Those.
I think I had to draw them once.
Mr. Nope says those stickers are dope.
Oh man,
Mike, Mr. Nope's punishment.
That's definitely what Matt does is dope.
How do you
Oh, EXO!
a modern officer?
Look at this. You wouldn't believe I found some comics I forgot I had here. Mobius. Set.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll entertain everyone, man. I gotta wash my hands real quick.
Well, I didn't pay this much, but $50.
Obvious. I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Wonder Woman would count. She's an
Is he
Amazon.
military?
Yeah.
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
see, World War II in the movie, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
See,
Came and helped out.
Captain America's military.
I guess he could be considered a contractor, right?
Yeah, would be. Trying to think if any of the DC bombshells would be military, or are they kind of their own bit?
The Widow, right? Is she like military?
It could be. She worked
Black Widow.
like I think she worked. She was like a spy for Russia. Would that be military? Is Shield military? Kind of.
Right? No.
Man, I wish I had my G.I. Joe. I had the G.I. Joe sketch cover and I can't find it. Weird.
You know who else is military?
Oh,
Oh, of course, duh.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh!
Yeah.
PTC.
Lone Star.
That's right.
For those in the chat who don't know, this is my character. And I've been converting this with AI into an actual cartoon that we are going to watch momentarily.
Yeah.
I've gotten all the way through this page. Wait, 1, 2,
Cool.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang, 7 pages only makes 4.5 minutes. But that's why I was late, because I was sitting there trying to get add music. It's better with music, even though the music is kind of lame. It's still better with music than
You like
without.
the audio in there. I mean, you can
Yeah.
always like.
You know what would sound great? You know what would sound great as a soundtrack for Lone Star? Kazoo music.
You know what?
What music?
You're so wrong.
Tastefully done.
All right. I'm sharing it. You guys continue to draw. I know I haven't started drawing yet, but that's fine.
Mr. Nope says sick. So he
Uh,
agrees. Kazoo music.
Thank you. Here we go. You guys will notice I'd made some significant changes throughout. Although there's still some stuff I need to fix. But anyways, here we go.
You learn by doing.
I remember the world a little clearer than most. The air is different now. Thicker, full of a seething, misdirected discontent. It's a world of spoiled children, raised by spoiled children, spoiling little children of their own. It's getting harder and harder to tell the good guys from the bad. But in this sea of miscreants, miscreants? No, I don't think that's right. Is it miscreants? What am I asking you for? You're a pigeon.
I really need to write this stuff down. Being a vigilante can get pretty boring some nights. By the way, Mr. Pigeon, have I mentioned how I know when someone needs my help? No? Well, I have this animal-like instinct that allows me to sense fear.
See, like all this weird background music gets just it doesn't work because it's all different in every 6-second clip.
Hey, chica, what's the matter? You don't like my friends? That's too bad, 'cause we like you. Don't worry, chica. We be gentle.
After all, we gotta leave enough of you for El Guapo back there. He likes some broken in, eh?
Heads up! Goodness, I hope that wasn't El Guapo. Pretty sure the handsome isn't gonna fit anymore. Who the fuck? Language, please. There's a lady present. Diablos, diablo, captis guapa! Carlos and Devil Boy can't help you at the moment.
What you gonna do, Jefe? You take one more step and I'ma slice her open like a piñata.
You don't slice piñatas open. You beat them open with a stick. Like how I'm gonna beat you open if you don't drop that knife and let her go. Now! Gonna kill me anyway, Holmes. Have I killed any of your friends? Son, I don't kill unless I have no choice. But you hurt that girl, and you will leave me no choice. Alright, I get it, you a hero.
Take her, lock me up, call ICE. Cuff me, S.A., I won't give you no problems.
Well, here's the problem, S.A. I don't carry handcuffs, and I'm not an officer of the law.
What the hell you doing?
Well, you clearly need to be disciplined. And you're clearly too old for a spanking. You remember this lesson. That should teach you not to add more hash marks to your collection, S.A. Now, young lady, is there anything you want to... No, that's not self-defense. That's murder.
But they were going to... Oh, God.
Yes, but they didn't. If they had, I would have shot them for you. There's our boys in blue. Better late than never. Usually late. If you're gonna be out this late, do yourself a favor. Get a gun, Missy.
What's your name? Who do I say saved me?
My friends call me Lone Star!
I like how he's running away.
Yeah, that's that last. I don't know if I can just. I like that last bit.
A lot of them snappier too.
A lot
Go to the light.
What'd you say, Amy?
Oh, I was just saying that a lot of the animation, like the movement, like especially in some of the fighting, it looks a lot snappier. Did you redo some of the sequences or
I redid a lot. I keep going back.
fixing it a little here
Yeah,
and there?
'cause it's like I'm of two minds of like one is just like trying to barrel through the whole or as much of it as I can, but then like every time I watch through it, I'm like, yeah, I want to fix that whole segment, and then and then there was another update to Grok, but I don't know if it actually made any difference in what I'm doing, but yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, but yeah, totally. I want to I want to redo all the voices.
Well, I mean, you could always use it to generate the animation and then have the voices dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can use some other platforms they have for that.
Yeah, I went to Suno to do the music. Matt, you'd love it. I had to do a 80s sort of an 80s metal.
Yeah, man, what I like about that
one song that I'm like cranking up and down, but
yeah, I like it because you can be actual. It's actually for musicians as well to use because they can upload their like a stem or something or just like a sound file, one file, and it'll add to it and build, and they can have their voice. One guy he turned his voice into like trumpets. It's pretty cool.
Wild.
All right, let's see what Kevin's doing. Mr. Nope says he's a fan. Thank you, Mr. Nope.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
By the way, if you're on YouTube and you're watching on Draw Comics Like a Pro, the rest of us are on Blacklist Universe. If you want to come on over here.
Yeah. Go and say hi to everybody.
Chat experience.
Our chat is amazing.
Dude.
I should look up to
Absolutely marvelous.
marvelous.
It
Second
looks
one.
marvelous.
Oops, that's the wrong eraser.
Yeah, Mr. Nope. I used to simul stream this show on Whatnot, but for some reason, one day OBS just decided to take a big old crap on me and stop letting me do that. And I have no idea how to fix it, and I don't have the time to figure it out. So it is what it is. Matt, you figure out what you're doing?
Yeah, I think I'm doing Punisher. I think I couldn't find my GI Joe covers. Like I went on my stick with GI Joe too because I do like a bunch of those characters. I had to figure out which character though. So many I like.
You could ask Kevin who's best.
I think I know he's drawing right there.
Is it coming through clear?
Schnick Eyes. It's coming through crystal clear, dude.
Awesome.
Oh, this is so much better than your old camera.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're never gonna believe this is iPhone 11, and I dropped it and busted the back all up. There's like glass missing out of the back of it and everything. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that doesn't matter.
The only bad thing is I can't really hear you guys very well because I'm using the speaker on the phone and it's not very loud.
Hey, check out this book.
I'll try not to say anything too revolutionary. Oh, what have we got?
G.I. Joe, but look at in the back.
Cool.
Look in the back here.
Corey Hampshire. Matt
Oh,
Casey.
cool.
Oh, there is. Matt, we all know what you look like.
Yeah, but the other people don't know.
The government
20
doesn't
years
know.
ago, you probably didn't even have a beard back then.
I looked exactly the same. I didn't change my. Once I found a look, I'm like, I'm sticking with this. Nothing else works for me, dude. I've had so many hairstyles. I've had mullets. I've had like flat tops. I've had everything, and I'm like, this is the only thing that works for me. I think.
Does Becky agree?
Yeah, she doesn't want me to change. I talk about shaving. I talk about getting different, growing a mullet, which I actually tried to during the pandemic.
It's gonna
And
go
she
for
was
the.
like, no.
You tried
It's
to
gonna
grow
go
a
for
mullet?
the Joe Dirt style.
Yeah, dude, I was starting to actually almost put in a little ponytail, and then she was like, "You got to cut that." And that was before we got married, and I was like, "This is great. It's a great excuse to like grow it, you know." Because all the barbershops are closed, but she goes, "You cut your own hair." I'm like, "Yeah, but no one else knows that."
Mr. Nope says he can grow a skullet.
Skullet. Yeah, that was one of my first works. That G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
You can actually see the whole. Yeah, that's the thing. Kevin's other camera, where you could never see the whole drawing. It's like, what are you doing, man?
I was
I
thinking
can only
of
see
Punisher.
her belly button.
Actually see the whole drawing. It's weird. Like it looks like wider. It's opened up wider. Usually, like it's like really narrow, like and whatnot. The camera angle is just like super narrow.
Yeah, you've got a
Well,
horizontal.
it's designed for your phone.
Oh, I was gonna say
Beautiful videos.
maybe I could turn it sideways like that.
I played around with some settings on the camera in a StreamYard and managed to get mine a little wider so you guys could see a little bit more.
I wonder where Larry is.
Yeah, where's Larry?
Where has Larry gone?
Where's Elliot?
Elliot's had to back off just time wise.
Busy working, right?
Work is
Okay.
a lot for him.
I've seen him on the stream, whatnot, a couple times.
Well,
Oh, really? I keep missing him.
I do too. I haven't seen him on Whatnot in a minute.
Yeah, I ran into him once, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, Mr. Nope here in the chat. He's coming over from Whatnot.
Oh,
He says it's cool because I usually jump back and forth between artists, obviously on Whatnot. This is my stress relief.
nice. Oh, I'm so glad
We're doing the jumping back and forth for him.
There you go. Get everybody together in one place.
Follow me on there, Mr. Nope. I'm it's under Matt Cosson. See, I'll show you. I'll hit the little.
Look at that.
Yeah, Matt's on there and Kevin's on there and Elliot, who's not
That's
here.
my little logo there. You can spot it and whatnot.
He looks stressed out, but he's really nice.
Yeah. So I think I got it. See, this is the thumbnails I did for that. Was it Battle Beast?
Hmm.
And then I just kind of was like, okay. I usually try to send this little thumbnail thing with the package to the people who get a commission, but I forgot to throw it in there. I'm like, but I'll just send it to him later if he gets another piece. Okay, so now I got to figure out
I'll make sure
what to get. Oh man, look at I got Chuck sent me this.
Chuck Dixon?
Yeah, look at. And I was like,
Oh, those are wild.
yeah, I'm gonna read. I started reading the first one, but they're getting published by Titan Books.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
England.
because he was just like, yeah, Titan, and because I guess he got a cease and desist letter from the estate, and even though it's like it's public domain, you know, but he said he didn't want to go through the whole hassle of legal stuff, so he just said okay, and then the company was like, we'll publish it. We have the rights to, you know. I think it's that company that does the magazine, right?
Titan? I mean, they do Doctor Who. That's how I know them.
I don't know if I'm getting the name right. It's yeah, they do Conan magazines.
Mm.
Let me see.
Is it not the comic book publisher?
It's the new one. Have you seen the new one?
No.
Here it is. I think I got it right here. Here it is. I got it.
Mr. Nope says he already follows you, Matt.
Oh, okay, cool. You know what? I never do. I remember that name. That's probably why I was like, Mr.
I'm not sure if you saw it on one of Mike's streams or one of yours.
I think it was one of mine, maybe. I don't know. I do jump into Mike's streams though. So
Yeah,
this is the magazine. See
Catch both there.
the new ones. There it is. Titan Comics. See?
Oh, is this a Conan book?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones with the Doctor Who license. I guess they do
Oh.
a bunch of licenses. Maybe.
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
really
And guess what? When I found this, guess what else I found? I found my G.I. Joe.
nice. It was meant to be.
Hey,
There's the one right there. I got this up for sale too, or whatnot.
nice.
I do a random flash sale on my when I have my show like posted. I'll go in and store and I'll put like a flash sale for a couple hours to see if anybody spots it. And this last one, I put $100 off, but no one spotted it. So I just kind of once in a while just pop in and just put like I'll put 25% off or put 30 or 40% off.
That's
See if anyone spots it.
Yeah, I do that just to try to get people in because it sends an alert out to everybody.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. It's good to know. I'll do it more often.
Yeah.
I'm
You
shocked.
do you ever
I wanna
use the
start-
promo stuff?
Yeah. I started doing what you said. I started making shows ahead of time so that people can have something to bookmark or have a store
Oh,
to
that's
browser.
Right.
I'm going to use my Japanese pencil, my Mitsubishi. Man, this is
How
a
many, how many miles to the gallon does it get?
Mitsubishi. Well, look how much
A
I took
gallon
down.
coffee?
They used to be this long. I had worked it down.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I went out and I bought some color pencils for some of my sketch covers for future. Like I actually used this one to do some like a little bit of rosy cheeks on that Psylocke cover.
Oh, nice. How did that come out?
Oh, I think I posted it on the back. What's it called? Back thread or what do you call it? Green room?
Oh,
Or
maybe
Twitter.
there's
Like,
No, the DM room.
yeah, I posted. Actually, I did think I posted it. No, wait, maybe I didn't post it because I didn't want to like spoil the surprise if the guy follows me. I did put it in my video. I put a new updated video.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I put a little bit. I put the Battle Beast in there, and which I do have another Battle Beast cover, sketch cover. So okay, let me see. Man, now that I found my G.I. Joe cover, I'm thinking, who should I put in this character? I did one G.I. Joe cover. I did a digital painting. And
Yeah.
I threw Snake Eyes on there because you have to put Snake Eyes.
Because of course.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. But it's like they're like from the 3/4 behind view. So, looking back, I should have, it was one of my first, so I should have actually had him facing the camera more. You live and learn though. Well, because I was trying to go for a storytelling type of image, but when you're doing a cover, I realized you got to really try to get like this kind of go for more of a wow factor or something that looks. So you have to. It's like actors.
Yeah, you can take more of a graphic art flair to something if you want, even if it doesn't narratively always make the most sense.
Yeah, well, that's what like Mike Zeck, man, he would do great. The characters always usually facing forward, at least one of them are. And yeah, it's kind of like actors. They had little tips, like when you're acting to the camera, you never fully turn away from the camera when you're doing a scene. You have to have your face at least showing at least both eyes a little bit, like angled.
Right.
Quarters. Like they say, the professional actors know how to place themselves. They're always conscious of where the camera is, and they know how to place themselves where it doesn't look conspicuous, but they show the reactions or facial expressions in their eyes. The most important thing, their eyes.
That's kind of funny, but when you're doing like game sprites, like a lot of times, like you can do like if you want like an 8-way or even a 16-way rotation for a character that's moving around a screen. If you really like to draw the same thing over and over again, and I'm not against people who do, and if you do a model, that's fine.
Over and over. That's comics, though. That's comics, man. You got to draw over and over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's where I got my from. Having to draw things over and over, especially, it's just not like draw something; it's everything. Like if you avoid something as an artist, like I just draw pinups, that's all I do. I'm never gonna draw backgrounds of buildings, cars, and stuff. You can't do comics.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it's tough, man. I realized I had no respect for artists that I didn't care for their work. I had more respect for those guys even after I started drawing comics.
Yeah.
I didn't throw shade on people anymore. That I like, oh, I could do better than that. I'm like, dude, that's freaking hard to do.
Dude, you gotta draw everything.
Yep. I can get by with doing a walk cycle 2 times or 3 times instead of 16 times. I kind of want to make sure I stage my character so that I get the most out of the sequences of animation I'm doing. Like, it's okay. This angle works. Like you're saying, that you don't really actors don't face directly away from the camera. You kind of want to keep yourself framed nicely, so it looks good and it still reads well. So I find that works for the graphics a lot too.
Yeah, it's like a whole different way of thinking. Like when I used to draw before I got work in comics, I was like, oh, I can draw comics because I've drawn comic pages before, but I would do like two or 3 pages like every other month or something like that, right? Just to kind of have for samples showing editors. And then I'm like, but when you got to sit down and draw like 22 pages out in like 4 weeks, you're like, oh my god.
Oh no.
Now that's when I was like, I actually hit a block. I had to do a 32-page book, and I was like, I feel like I didn't even know how to draw anything. Like I was like, I had such a bad artist block that I don't even know how to draw a guy sitting in a chair. I'm like, my mind just was like tilt. And then finally I said, okay, look, I can hold a pencil, I can put it down on the paper, and I can move it. So I'm going to start just moving it and then try to do a guy in a chair. And I just forced myself because the deadline's coming up.
How did it work out? Did you get through it?
Actually, I started getting into it. Like it took me.
Oh,
you
nice.
can't. I used to wait till I was like inspired to draw, and then when you're doing professional, you can't wait till you're inspired. You got to draw no matter what because you got to pay bills, right? So you're like, oh man, it's a different connotation. Like when you take on the professional work, you're like, and so like I have friends who are good too, but they never were like published. You know, they publish their own stuff, but not professional publishers, right?
Right.
And
it's a different kind of thing.
They'll have that too. Like, I don't feel like drawing. I can't draw. I'm like, dude, you just got to do it. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, you got to force yourself. Just move the pencil, have it in your hand, and move it around the paper.
That's a good way of looking at it, because I mean, sometimes there's like when you get started, even if it's not going really well, you're building energy, and that can build into something more. Like it's a weird part of the process, but it can work.
So now I don't really run into artist block anymore, but there's times where I don't feel like drawing, but I know how to like work through that now where I'm like, it doesn't matter how I feel, I just got to do it. That's nothing to
I think
do.
the only time I don't feel like drawing is if I'm tired.
Yeah.
And at that point, I don't feel like I'm drawing because I know that I'm not going to be able to do my best.
Yeah.
Just going to want to sleep. I get
Have you ever fallen asleep at the desk?
Yeah. Plenty of
I
times.
I was drawing half asleep, and I looked down at the paper, and I had this weird scribbly face. I'm like, what was that? Like, I don't remember drawing it. I was like, that was scary.
Yeah,
I gotta go to bed.
I don't like drawing when I'm tired because I think I'm drawing like, oh, this kicks ass, and stuff. And then when I wake up, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, what did I do? Like the worst is when
it's like when you're dreaming and you're like you're kind of aware of your dream and you're like, oh, this is the best story ever. This is gonna make for like Hollywood and blah blah. And then you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna write it down. And then you start thinking about it's like
that made no sense.
Dumb.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were going the other way with it. I've had dreams where I'm like I'm drawing something, like I finish it. I'm like. Save, and then I wake up. I'm like, it was a freaking dream.
Oh yeah.
What?
I had that before too.
Oh no!
Where you did a lot of work. You're like, this is great.
Yeah, it usually comes. That type of dream usually comes when you're tired.
Oh,
yeah.
Like it's amazing the stuff your dreams will come up with if it will let you keep sleeping. Like Happy Wednesday, Judah. I remember I was dreaming once. It was like I knew I had to get up in the morning, and I was feeling kind of tired. And I'm like, "Wait, what time is it?" And so I went and grabbed my phone and looked at it. I'm like, "Oh, good, I still have time." And then put it down. I'm like, "Wait a minute, I don't leave my phone there. What did it say again? Go back to sleep." I'm like, "Wait a minute, open up your eyes." And I remember kind of trying to open my eyes up, and eventually the phone vanished. I'm like, oh my gosh, my brain just tricked myself into, I can check my phone to make sure I can go to sleep. And I'm like, nope, up yet. Like, oh.
Have you ever talked in your sleep?
I don't think so.
because
I've
actually,
woken myself up talking in my sleep.
oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
My son has done that.
Is
He'll
it
sit there. Well, I'll be hearing talking in the room, and it's.
Was that scene from Step Brothers?
But I just like,
what is that
oh,
noise?
must be pretty animated in there.
Yeah. Quite the conversation.
No, I don't want to. I don't know if I should say it, but sometimes she'll be embarrassed, but she's not here, so sometimes Becky will talk in her sleep, but she'll like.
Oh, don't say it.
She'll say full sentences, like not like gibberish. She'll be like, she one time she said something like she was like about to fight somebody, and I'm like, if you know her, she's like super like sweet and mellow. She was just like, yeah, what do you think was gonna happen, huh? Yeah. And I was like, what? And I was like, I just got into bed. I heard her say that. I go, what? And I like put the phone light over her face. She's just eyes closed. They're like, oh, I thought you talked to me. Like, what the heck? She's like,
Oh, no.
that's right. Or she would say something like, she was like, even like, yeah, that's the word of God. What do you think is gonna happen, huh? And I'm like, oh, okay. And she didn't remember anything. But it's like it's just random. But she'll do it. Like I've heard it many times. She's been like,
What do you think?
yeah. What do you think is gonna happen, huh? Yeah. You like that? He's like, what? I was like, oh my gosh, what are you?
That's
what are you
awesome.
thinking about? She's like, I don't know. She gets embarrassed when I tell her that. Like just with her and I, she gets embarrassed. So I'm like, I know I couldn't tell her
Because she was dreaming about you.
Yeah.
That's why she's
Last
embarrassed.
straw, man.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll wake up and she'll be like staring right in my
Beating up
face.
Matt.
You will do the laundry or else.
I do the laundry. But see, we got a system though. I do the laundry and then she folds.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Mr. Nope wants to know what Kevin's whatnot username is.
Kev Holt 73.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen Kev on there lately. Kev, did you get it working again? Because I know you had a problem with it. I had one too.
Yeah, but I finally, I don't know what was going on the other week. We were having so much trouble with this. Like our internet would act weird. It'd be working okay, fine, and then all of a sudden it just decided for a couple hours to just be laggy and slow. And then last week or a few days ago or whatever, remember whatever I messaged you guys about it.
Yeah,
that had that whole outage thing I didn't
Monday.
even know about, and it was acting funny.
Yeah, Monday it was acting.
Was that
weird.
Monday?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember I was supposed to send out the package on Monday and it was having a problem. I'm like, oh no, am I gonna get in trouble because it's the last day to send this out?
Right.
I was like, no. But then it started working. I was like,
Oh,
And we had some issue with our router. I think it might have been a router. Something wasn't.
no, it was network.
I feel like a lot of people have been having
It was the
internet.
network.
It was Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
Like half of their network on the East Coast went down or something like that.
Gosh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because over at my Becky's work, she said their security cameras went down and they're linked to some type of Amazon network or something,
Yeah.
Oh.
like Green Camera or something.
Yeah, so I had not been on whatnot for a few days. I'm going to start back up probably tomorrow.
Well, the
It's-
camera looks great.
What?
Yeah.
No, I mean I like doing whatnot. I just really want this other gig to freaking start because it's just killing me.
What's
Yes, it's being and holding a pattern is like.
Yeah, holding patterns suck.
It's like I kind of want to get on with this. I've got
Yeah.
energy towards it. Let's get it moving.
I mean, I like the whatnot thing because I like drawing like for individual
Yeah.
people rather than like some corporation or something. But I love getting on a project where it's just a long-term project and I know what I'm doing every day, and I'm just sitting there and freaking
Crank out pages.
starting at the beginning of the story, getting to the end of the story.
Because
Yeah,
it's
the
like
process is cool.
yeah, you know what's coming, and it's like yeah. Lately, I'm working on some projects, but I'm at the place now where I'm pretty much done with them. I'm just finishing up some things, but I've already been paid,
Mhm.
so it's like no more paychecks coming from, except for one project I have a paycheck coming in. But it's like it gives it to me very spread out, so it's not like it's like once a month or something I get like 4 pages or something. So the Whatnot and these sketch covers help out a lot. And I don't know when they're coming in, but I'm trusting God, and all of a sudden someone contacts me I've never heard of before, and they're like,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
you find a lot more fans, you know.
Yeah.
Like creating fans.
And yeah, man, I just makes me realize I got to hustle on things. So I'm trying to get my newsletter going too. Trying to get things squared away.
When you're talking in your sleep, I hear the secrets that you keep. Becky's talking in her sleep.
Yeah, man, it's funny though. She's cracking me up though, because she's just like, and then sometimes it freaks me out. She'll be laying there on her back, but she's got her leg up, like her legs crossed, like you're sitting in a chair, you know. So I think I thought she was awake, and I'm like, I go, can't sleep, and she's like just laying there. I'm like, hello, and I go, look at her face. I'm like, she's sleeping, her leg crossed, like up in the air. Like I'm like, what?
She's got the James Bond villain pose.
Yeah.
In the chair.
I'm like, what the hell?
I think we run it back.
Yeah. Oh no! She freaked me out. She freaked me out big time once. Like I went to the bathroom, right, and then I came out of the bathroom and the lights are all off, and I had my cell phone on because I was looking at a message, and I walked into the living room and I'm standing in front of this chair in front of the window, and all of a sudden Becky's sitting in the chair the whole time. I didn't even know it. And she said something, and I was like, "Whoa!" She's in the dark. She's like, I can't sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh.
How high did the phone go in the air?
I mean, she was like, I was there standing there for like 2 minutes. And she just nothing. It was just like quiet in the dark. And right in front
her
of
eyes were used to the dark, so she just kind of saw you there.
Yeah, she probably thought I could see her, and I was just.
That's a red flag, Matt. That's pretty freaky.
Well, she wasn't walking in her sleep though. She was actually awake. She was like.
She was awake and stalking you because you were in the bathroom.
She's like, what it is? She got a headache, right? And I found out she kept getting these
awful.
headaches in the morning where it was like really bad migraines. And I'd pray over in the morning and they go away.
Headache.
But I said, something's going on. Something's not right. So I said, okay, I try to put like a detective. I'm trying to put together what could be the natural cause of this, right? So like, are you drinking enough water? She's like, nah, I need to drink more water. And then I thought, maybe I need to ventilate because our room's right across from the boiler, like the water heater. And I don't know if there's any gas or anything. So I had that ventilating. But then I realized, maybe it's our ceiling fan. It's like right over our bed. So I turned the ceiling fan off at night when she was sleeping. And then I woke up in the morning and it's back on again. And she's like, she has a headache. And I go, hey, you got a headache? She goes, yeah. And I go, did you turn the fan back on, the ceiling fan? She goes, yeah, it was hot. And I go, did you have a headache when you got up and turned it on? She goes, no. And I'm like, that's what it was. The fan is drying you out. Because she said her mouth and her nose would be all dried out. I go, you're getting this dry, it's blowing right in your face, and you're just like, it's drying you out and you get a headache. So we turn it off and never got a headache again.
Oh.
Ceiling fan off.
None of the views are proper.
But I was just like praying, like, there's got to be something going on here that we could figure out. And thankfully it was just the fan.
Hey.
Because I'll have that. Well, all of a sudden I'll have a shoulder pain or something weird pain, and the first thought comes in your head is like some negative thought, and I know it's not from God. It's like it's cancer. It's cancer. It's brain tumor. It's you're having a stroke or something stupid, right? And then I'm like, no, it's gotta be something.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I'll ask like, oh, God, what's going on? And all of a sudden I'll have a flash in my head of an image, and I remember drawing where my arm is all the way to the right side on the tablet, drawing on the right side. So I'm like, so you're basically doing flies, with weights to the side and drawing like that for hours. And I'm like, no wonder my arms.
That would do it.
So then I stopped doing it, and then guess what? Went away.
Yay! Cause and effect.
Yeah, there's always something that you're doing. It's funny, but yeah, though. Oh, guess who's here with me is my little part-time cat.
Oh, how's part-time kitty doing?
He's doing good. Becky calls him Garfield now.
Yeah.
So he's sleeping in the chair behind me, a rocking chair.
Really? Oh, he sneaks in now. Aww.
Yeah, he came. I let him in, and now he's just like loves it. He's just laying there sleeping, but he still wants to go out.
This is your neighbor's cat.
Oh my God.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is we don't know if he belongs to anybody, so we're gonna take him in to see if he has a chip.
We're just gonna steal them.
Well, they said guess what? So we've been feeding them on our balcony.
You never
We
know
got
when
a-
they're cats.
Well, we got a letter from the on our door. The management said that you can't feed stray animals or you get a $50 fine, right?
It's not stray.
So I go, yeah. So I go, okay, if he belongs to the girl, like he's not stray then. But if he doesn't belong to her, then I guess we can take him in. So Becky started crying about that because she's like, oh no, I don't want to. I'm starting to like him. So I go, well, we should take him to the vet, see if he's got a chip or anything. And if he does, we'll contact
You
the
have to
people.
catch me
Because they
first.
can spam it.
Yeah, we bought him a carrier, a cat carrier, one of those, but it's too small. So I just realized it's way too small. And this guy, he's just getting used to being indoors in our place. So.
Oh my gosh, look at that conflict.
He's a big kitty cat.
He's like a wild Bronco. We tried to put a collar on him, and he just was like, yeah, he was like,
Cats don't like collars.
yeah. But we put a collar on him, and he was just like, But my cat, we put a collar on him when he was a kitten, so he was used to it. And when you take it off, he would get mad that you took it off. He's like, give it to me.
Do you mind?
He was like, I'm naked. Look at you, stripping me down.
So did you like strap one of those car GPSs to his leg?
Yeah, yeah. There's those little ankle bracelet monitors. There.
Come here, kitty.
Yeah, zip tie him. He's like, she's just start bucking and kicking all over the place. I go, you'll
People
get
are like
used to
that
it.
too. Some people like government monitoring them.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I know. I told people about the cell phones, and they're like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then now it's common knowledge, and people are like, "I don't care. I got nothing to hide."
Yeah, that's
Before
why.
it was like that was crazy. Now it's not.
That's why Snowden's eating cat food in Russia. He told everyone. He was
Yeah.
like, "They're reading everything. They see everything," and everyone was like, "Eh."
Yeah, first they're like, "He's crazy," and I'm like, "Oh, who cares?"
And they go yellow.
Poor guy.
Is he still in Russia?
Yeah, he ain't never coming back. That guy ain't never coming back.
Yeah, they don't like snitches out here, right?
Well,
Feds.
they don't mind snitches. It's just that you can't piss off Uncle Sam. A lot of people think they can go to war with Uncle Sam.
Let's go.
You can't.
Like what's his name? The guy from WikiLeaks, Julian Assange.
Yeah.
Didn't they take him to federal prison in the U.S.?
Did they?
I think so. I thought they extradited him from whatever country he was in.
Yeah,
But I
they
hadn't heard
did
anything.
extradite him. I think it was to England country. No,
Was
I
it?
don't know. I don't know. I did the Edwin Snowden thing. I was like, yeah, so what?
So what? He's the guy who
Yeah,
brought us
like-
all the leaks.
Like, how's that affect me? You know, like what's the intel? And
You're so
apparently-
disinterested.
apparently it doesn't do jack. Knowing or not
Well, at
knowing.
least, yeah, that's the thing is like, yeah. Now we got people who are like, why are you just grabbing people, citizens off the street? And I'm like,
They've been doing that. People are fools. They think that they haven't been grabbing people off the street.
Yeah.
You just don't know about it.
yeah, dude, I live in an area that's mostly Mexican, and
They haven't been grabbing enough people off the street.
This
man.
guy's got
they're not scared at all out here. No one's like running around like, oh yeah, I got brown skin, I'm gonna be taken in. Like nobody's like they're American citizens for the most part.
yellow.
Talking to my brother last night about all this stuff, and he's just so mad about Trump using the National Guard, like calling in the National Guard because he's calling him in for Portland. My brother lives in Portland,
Oh yeah.
and he called me last night because he drove by the ICE center because it's right by his house, and he's like, yeah, there was like 40 people there.
I called it, bro.
Like a dozen of them were left-wing YouTubers, a dozen of them were right-wing YouTubers, and there was only like a dozen actual protesters. It's like everybody else there was there to make content.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
No.
I love that a little bit.
Yeah. Someone's, well, they're the only people reporting on it, right?
Right.
Except
But
when
no,
they show people
his argument is like there's nobody, there's nothing, nothing's burning. So why is Trump sending these troops? I'm like, well, probably because 5 years ago they actually were trying to burn down the federal building.
Yeah, it's
for 100
preemptive,
days
right?
in a row. And you didn't
Preemptive
care
measures.
because I remember talking to you about it.
Oh, really?
You're like, nothing's happening. I'm like, yeah, right, dude.
Building's on fire.
Yeah, and
Well,
maybe
they kept
maybe
trying.
nothing's burning because they're out there.
Right.
Maybe they don't want to mess with the National Guard.
Did
so.
he forget about Chaz and Chop?
Yeah, Chaz.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's in his neighborhood. Like, why wouldn't they use National Guard? Like, they, a local, what was it, terrorist entity took over a city.
Yep. City
And
block.
they declared it not part of America.
Yeah.
You think you ever are gonna have like normal, like constitutional,
No.
legal, I don't know, whatever organization come in? You're be prepared. That area, the entire, every time you're always gonna get National Guard. You're always gonna get military because you let that happen. You let Chaz and Chop happen.
The state isn't protecting its citizens, its cities, its
Yeah.
people, nothing. You're kind of like, okay, but you can't entertain this. That's why there's a National Guard.
It's like you had your chance now, you blew it. Now it's party time.
You don't like it, you move to California. Like,
yeah,
that's
no, don't move here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't send more loonies to my state.
You're full capacity right now.
I don't want them to come on over here. That's what they've been doing.
No vacancy.
I'll be right back.
It's Japan's full up on crazy.
Oh, what? Really?
Oh,
Yeah, they've been a lot of people, foreigners, been coming over here to.
That's
try
right.
to
Well, the new
live.
prime minister, she's changing that, right?
I hope so.
She's going to start deporting.
See, there's a surface story, and there's always like a underneath the facade type thing, right?
Yeah, it's like the campaign promises, and then
Well,
the actual.
for this one, there's a. All right, so like, she's connected to this Chinese cult, right?
What?
That's from China. I think it's like the Falun Gong or something like that.
Oh, Falun Gong. Okay.
Yeah,
and
Yeah, but
and,
they're not part of communist China. Yeah.
that's what they say, right? But it's
Well,
not.
tell a lot of them if they are.
It's not. So, anyways, so there's a lot of influence, right? Like if you go on YouTube and you find all these foreign videos, foreigners messing up Japan and all this,
Yeah, I
and
see
then
those.
you'll have some Japanese people, from YouTubers to like quote unquote the average bum on the street, talking about how China came in and rebuilt Shinjuku and all this, and that's their people doing putting that stuff out there.
Yeah,
that
the propaganda.
Yeah.
Right.
So the good thing is, if she does things, she's in power and stuff, right? So, yeah, she'll eliminate Western influence in Japan. The bad thing is Japan's now got Chinese influence. Can't just say anything bad about China. I doubt she will. You know.
Yeah.
And China, people talk about BlackRock buying up property and stuff. China's been doing that in Japan. Now it's going to be more of that in Japan, and that's why I tell my friends and families and stuff, like, two things: learn English and then learn Chinese. You know, all them futuristic, was it cyberpunk dystopias? They always sold pictures of Japan riding, because they were made during the car,
Yeah,
the
the
revolution.
Triangle, too.
Yeah, the competition between America and Japan. They thought Japan was going to be a superpower taking over and stuff. No, they got a little bit right. It's all going to be Chinese. You know.
Or Japan.
Yeah.
To the guys of Japan.
Yeah.
No, that's
So-
the thing, dude. I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So she will eliminate that influence, but China's going to be very strong over here.
So that means are people waking up to that though? Fact?
No.
Are they?
No.
Not yet.
No. Does that? You hear that from anyone else?
Well, it's
You only hear it from
other
me, right?
Japanese- I mean, like other Japanese. Do you think they were kind of? Are they kind of?
They're-
Are they not political over there? Japanese? Are they not
Yeah.
political?
Well, the elderly are. The elderly are, and most of the politics are done through like little cocktail parties done by aristocratic Japanese and social elites instead of
not a lot of
like what we're
grabbers.
doing. You and me, the average person talking about, they don't care. They don't give a F.
Mike, did you see that Squid Grow Soldier is in the chat?
I did see that, but Kirby was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Very
Kirby, Mr. Nob also asked, "Is that Solid Snake?"
Yeah, it's Big Boss
Nice.
because of the missing eye right here. Let me
Oh,
make that. Yeah,
his clone, right? Big Boss.
yeah. Well,
Plus, he
Big
didn't have a
Boss is
mustache.
Solid Snake is the clone of Big Boss.
Yeah, because Big Boss has a
came
mustache,
first.
right?
Yeah, he has a beard and mustache. Yeah.
Big
And a robot hand, I think. Robot arm.
Man, that game, that first PlayStation game, is so good.
Yeah, man. When that game come out, in the Marine Corps, we had an influx of people just signing up. I was
Oh, really?
suckers,
Wow.
thank you, Kojima. Sign on the
Wow.
dotted line. And they get in and they start crying about like, this is not like the video game.
Dude, I played so much Black Ops that
Uh-huh.
I watched a real shootout happening during that BLM stuff, you know?
Uh-huh.
And a real shootout happened between police and this armed dude with a mask, and he's at an AK or something. And I was watching from the helicopter viewpoint, and he used a tactic I use in Call of Duty, and man, I got sick to my stomach because I was like, "Those are real people, though," you know. But he used a tactic I
what
use,
tactic?
right? Flank,
Shoot one guy?
flank people.
Uh-huh.
Like I fake him out, like a guy's hiding behind a pillar, right?
Yeah.
And I'm running towards him, but toward like
Taking notes.
like say he's on the right side of the pillar, like shooting from around the corner.
Uh-huh.
I run to the left, like I'm going to go try to flank him.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I get out of his eye peripheral view, I run back to the right to be where he is, and his back is turned because he's going to go to the left to see if I'm flanking him, and then I shoot him in the back, and that's what they did to the police officer. And I was like, oh, like it made me sick. Like
nice,
I was just
nice.
like, oh, geez. When you see it in real life, it's like
Kirby, you
and
got a message from Mr. Nope.
Oh, what's up? Another jarhead in here. SFMF. No.
Simplify.
Yeah, no.
You can't say the last
I
word.
know.
Semper Fi.
But if you're a Marine, you're not supposed to say the first.
It's Semper Fi, my friend.
Yeah, my friend. Yeah, that's what they did in the TV. Is censored movies. They go, my friend.
My friend.
I like that one. That they did that with John Goodman and Denzel Washington. That one movie where he was like a demon was trying to kill him and would take over people's bodies. Remember that?
No,
Remember that one? And then
What movie is this?
It was Denzel Washington and John Goodman was like his friend. He got taken over by a demon. But he would.
Oh yeah, that was
Fallen.
Fallen, yeah.
Fallen, yeah, and he was just like he got him lured. He lured up this demon out into the middle of like this cabin, the snowy mountains and stuff, so that he couldn't get into any other people. And then he got into his friend.
Denzel Washington. Okay.
Yeah, he got into his friend like John Goodman, but John Goodman on the TV version was like, "Forget you, my friend." You know, he was like he had him tied down, but I was like, he didn't say that. But I was like, but that's what my brother and I would start being like, "Forget you, my friend."
Give me the enriched version.
Yeah, dude, I love the TV because the creative dialogue they come up with to try to fill in that, like, they would actually, I didn't know this, but they would actually pay the actors in their contracts to actually do the TV edited version where they would do the dialogue.
Yes. We had this conversation before. And do you remember me talking about Bolo Yang?
Bolo Yang, yeah.
Yeah, so he has it. I said this last time too. He has it in his contract that not to you if he's in a movie, you cannot use his real audio. he will come back to the studio and record his voice over, and they have to use his dub voice over his his thing. That's why when you play it, he always sounds like a monster. You know.
He's like, you are next.
Yo, next. It doesn't fit.
I break your bed.
Alpha Proto says not all of them. Some of them were sound alikes.
Hi, Alpha.
They just told it was him when he was in the studio, and they're like, we're not using that.
And Mr. Nope said the demon possessed the cat, which to make it hardly act anything different than what a cat does.
But his hiss. No, it's funny. There's some people who hate cats, and like I think in our neighborhood we had some snitches who just they saw us feeding the cats, so they were like telling the management. And then there's probably dog people because there's tons of dogs out here. They're yapping all day long, but then they're going to complain about a cat that doesn't make any noise and doesn't poop all over the place. You know, it's like they just don't like cats. Some people think cats are just evil. You know, they're like a fear, irrational fear of. Maybe they got scratched as a kid.
They've been iconized as the witch's familiar.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's like cats are so like funny, man. They're like cats are like the kind of like the sarcastic characters in a movie, like where there's like there's like a guy who's kind of like not too bright. He's like the brains of the operation is the cat. You know, he's like a gentleman. He speaks with the English accent. You know,
yeah.
Excuse me, sir. And the dog's like, hey, buddy, hey,
squirrel.
I like dogs too. Yeah,
squirrel.
I like
that from Up. Up is so sweet, and I like that movie. Yeah,
I just met you, and
I've seen that one.
Then you think like I was thinking like, okay, he loses his wife, they're just gonna get another romance, another lady up in there, but no, it was a little fat Asian kid became his homie. They just go on an adventure together, and then he gets better from that.
Alpha says no, cats are too unpredictable. They will randomly bite.
No, I think you have to know how to read cats because I can read them. Like I had so many cats, I can tell when they're playful, I can tell when they're happy, I can tell when they're upset, and I just know when to interact with them and when not to. You know.
So like Matt is the cat whisperer.
Yeah. Like Becky's like,
yeah.
Becky's like, you're so good with him. Becky's like, oh, he was gonna bite me. He put his mouth towards my hand. I go, no, he just play bites. He rubs his face into your hand. He doesn't want. I mean, he doesn't want to bite you. And so I go, watch, and I go, so leave your hand there. And I showed her, and she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, see.
The cat jumped in and scratched her face.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, that's what I'm saying is you gotta read it. You gotta read.
Some cats will be like rub, mouth.
That scratch can be deadly if they get your eye. My mother-in-law, her cat scratched her eye and the goo was coming out.
Oh.
The white, what's it, cytosol or whatever.
Oh.
So they called my wife and I told them, take a cup, put it over the eye. Don't lose any of that goo. They can put it back in. So they took a cup. I said, yeah, just get.
Alpha Proto has the entire collection of cats gone bad on video.
I gotta say, I've seen some crazy cats. I had one crazy cat when I was, and that one she liked me, but everyone else she was like, I was the only one who could like handle her.
Is that like Girls Gone Wild? Cats Gone Bad?
No.
Cats are great.
I think you call that when cats behave.
When cats behave.
When cats behave. That Girls Gone Wild. That was all over the TV commercial.
Right?
Yeah.
You stayed up past 11 o'clock. That's like every every time there was a commercial break. It's like,
I'd be in the duty hut on duty and just got the TV going. Girls Gone Wild. Like, how many times are you gonna play this?
They're gonna play it until you order it.
Oh, you know what I saw like years ago? This might age me, but I was up late drawing, and at night had the TV going, and a commercial came on for like those
For
1-800
Freedom Rock?
No, it was the 1-800 or 1-800 numbers for the girls.
Well, turn it up, man.
For the
Oh,
girls.
I know where you're
man.
going with this. It was Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah, Evangeline Lilly. And I was like,
Yep.
oh, like that's the girl from Lost.
976 number, yeah.
It's cheaper to buy the whole
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. So I called it, and she wasn't on the phone. I was kidding. They lied to me.
Judah says my cat is perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then Alpha Proto points out Girls Gone Wild was taken down because they didn't pay those girls. Also, a few were underage. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked.
You mean girls going to Palm Springs for spring break and getting drunk
Cancun
were
and stuff,
underage?
I'm shocked.
Only in America.
How could this happen?
Shocked. Shocked, I say. Well, not that shocked.
Evangeline Lilly, man. I follow her on Instagram now.
All right.
She's got this problem though. She said where she like
That's
passes out randomly. Like
What? Narcolepsy?
Like every time she goes to the bar.
No, she's like she'll be like she was at the beach and she's just like looking at something and all of a sudden she woke up face down in the sand like and her head's bleeding. It's like what the heck?
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But I don't know if it happened.
There's just some guy following her around, hitting her with a brick. I don't know. My head was bleeding. I'm not sure how that happened.
Guy's like, I did that.
He's all, this is for the ending of Lost.
I never watched the ending, believe it or not. I've watched almost
Don't.
all of it.
Don't ever watch the last episode.
Oh, come on, Mike. Why not?
You will like the series better.
If you don't know how it ends.
If you just, imagine the last episode was good.
Dude, I'm gonna ask my wife. She used to watch Lost. The boys were talking about Lost today. Tell me what's up,
dude.
She'll tell you
this
the same.
was like an argument I used to have with my wife
Huh?
when we were watching Lost because she was like, we were a couple seasons in, I guess, and she just goes, they're just making this stuff up now. I'm like, you can't. They're not gonna spend tens of millions of dollars on a series and not have a story Bible and just freaking be making stuff up as they go. That's not how it works. And then we get to the last episode, and I'm like, they just made this up. They just made it up.
Did you apologize to your wife?
You need to apologize to your wife, Mike.
I'm sorry, Eddie. You were right.
So ticked off, dude.
I should have sided with you instead of the soulless, faceless corporation.
From now on, in every comic you do, there's got to be graffiti in the background that says Jill was right.
Jill was right. They're just making the shit up.
You were making it up the whole time. And who was that? Joss Whedon?
No,
J.J.
that
Abrams.
was David Lindelof.
Was it J.J. Abrams or no?
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams and David Lindelof, I think, I believe.
Dude, man, J.J. Abrams, man, when he took over Star Wars, we were at Comic-Con, and I said to my friend, I was like, we were so close. We were so close to him. I was like, I could totally hit him from here with this Comic-Con like program guide. It was this big, thick like telephone book thing. My friend's like, don't do it, man.
What?
Don't do it. And I'm like, dude, I'm joking. I would never throw some guide because he knows I didn't like the show. So he's like, he's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Because there was like nowhere to run if you did it anyway. There's like it was just crowds of people, and you would just be like stuck in the middle. Like I would probably just crawl on all fours, get out of there. But I wouldn't do it. I would never do it.
No.
You do it now.
Now, knowing what I know, no. It's
Now
gotta be
that
done, man.
That's hilarious. Man, these stories are great. Oh, my wife loves those. She watched that and Supernatural.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah. I used to watch Supernatural with Eden.
I only watched the first like season, and then that was it.
Yeah, it's good up until like
What's that?
season like 8 or something. I can't remember. And then it just like falls off a cliff.
What, Supernatural?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality kind of there was a point there where you could definitely tell they were just holding on because the CW was throwing the money to stay on. It's like we're the only thing that's got ratings. Please stay on. And
everyone loved it because if they love the characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam. Sammy.
I like those two characters. I don't like it when they introduced that Angel chick.
Who?
She was really popular. She's in other shows. She always show up in the other shows. Big old nose, redhead.
She was
an angel chick.
She wasn't an angel? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I don't know. She's some streaming gamer girl that
Mike watched Supernatural.
got
No.
rolled into the cat.
Oh! I know who she is. She was in that show called The Guild.
All of them. Yep, The Guild.
She came on my comic table at WonderCon.
Nice,
she bought some art from a guy next to me, and Mike was like, my brother was just like ripping. She didn't even look in her. She looked in our direction, but she wouldn't walk over to our table. It was just literally just right next to her.
There was a redheaded angel on like season.
Yeah, it's late.
4
it was,
or 5. It was right after they introduced Castiel. There was a redheaded angel. I don't know if that's because there's a redheaded the witch chick that's on there too. It's like had the heavy
not
Irish,
the witch chick. Yeah.
Irish accent and stuff.
Nah, she was on The Guild. That's right. The
okay.
The one I was talking about. Anyways, I think she's like nothing against her. She's a geek girl. She loves comics and all that. More to her.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but she's a kiss of death. If she shows up on one of your shows you watch, that show's not going to be around for a while.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Mighty Geek Studios says this would be perfect for Veterans Day.
Well, let's just pretend it's Veterans Day.
See, I'm different about military appreciation and stuff. Like when people say like, "Thank you for your service," I'm just like, oh, it feels.
You're a guy to do nothing.
Weird, you know? Yeah, I just
see Mr. Nope. He's one of those. I asked him today. I was like, I was talking to him about that today.
Yeah, I can't, man. I was just like, well, and then if you protest or anything like about it, like, hey, man, I'll just do my job. You seem like asking. So the only thing you can say is thank you, and shut up. Yeah. And then when the subject came about military heroes and stuff, right? That's the way you do with military heroes among military inside the military I guess community and stuff. Like when this guy gets recognized a hero, you don't say a damn thing. Just keep your mouth shut. Because you get to see the people that people consider heroes, you know, and how they really are and stuff. And
then you're like, this guy.
Yeah. That's. You don't. Well, for me, it's not jealousy. I'm not like this guy. I'm like, ooh, I hope this doesn't blow up, you know? Because if they find out, then the Marines are going to be looked at a different light and all this other stuff, you know? So that's why when you do hear about military drama, it disappears quickly.
Yeah.
Right? Dan Crenshaw, David Goggins, it just disappears, you know? And there's like this unspoken thing. You don't drop dimes on each other, you know?
Yeah, it's like the blue shield thing, the blue wall, the blue line, or whatever you want to call it. Like police officers, even if someone is corrupt and crooked, they know they just don't want to come against it and just be too vocal about it. I'm like, dude, I just call it out, man. But you like AI? I mean, yeah, IA is pretty hated in the police world, right?
Judah says, I don't know what to say. I want to thank you, but I have been told not to. just, I mean, like, that's just me. Go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. If it, that's society,
I
do
don't
what
do it.
society says.
I don't do it because I feel weird because I'm kind of like Larry David on this one. Like, you ever watch Larry David when he did that?
Uh-huh.
He had a young guy come to his like a party, and everyone was like, "Thank you for your service," and he was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And the guy was just like, "Okay, thanks." You know?
See?
And he's just like, "What?" He's like, "What?" And like, "Geez, Larry." He's like, "What?" I said, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you." He's like, "Yeah, thank you for service." I go, "Well, I think he got enough of it from you guys." And he's like, it was this whole thing with the guy. Like, the guy was offended. It was so funny because he just stood his ground. He stood his ground on it. Everyone was like, "You're a champion."
No, you will accept my thank you. Damn it!
Yeah.
Let me see if I could give a specific example.
Hang on,
Like-
Mr. Nope says it's just being
Right.
polite, and I understand and appreciate it. It's just that I feel like I should be thanked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It feels weird. It's like
It's an honor to serve my country.
Yeah.
I know what you
Like,
mean. You feel like you had to have done something more than to get someone's thanks, right?
You will take the thanks, and you will like it.
Well, here's the thing about that Larry David skit and stuff like that. There was an incident, right, where they were giving free stuff away, like free meal. They were giving a free meal, and it made the news. This guy showed up with his service dog and he's wearing his uniform and everything, which is freaking weird to me. If you're out, why are you wearing your uniform? It feels weird,
Get free meals, dude.
Yeah, so he went there to get that free meal and they didn't give it to him, right? And it made a big deal, and that restaurant got a lot of flack for it. And the guy came on, they brought the guy and his dog on the show, on these news shows to talk about it. And his uniform was all dicked up and everything. And I was just like, oh, why you gonna go on national TV looking like that?
Yeah.
Like,
maybe it was to
you
get
wear the
sympathy.
uniform. You don't wear, if you're gonna wear a uniform, at least make it look nice. Like wearing sneakers with your fatigues and stuff.
With your uniform? I'm something that works.
Like, oh my god, let's get some spit sign on some boots or something. No, okay. But he did the lady with that other one. He like made a big deal about not getting free shit,
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, no, that's wrong, man. That's wrong. They want to do something for service members and stuff, and you're just taking it like entitlement,
Alpha Proto says stolen valor people. I think what they're talking about is milking valor people.
Yeah, milking valor. I don't like that at all. If I could get them off camera, I'd give them a piece of my mind, man.
Like, that's not how you honor the uniform.
Yeah, but you can't say shit. You can't say anything. So when that happened, I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't say nothing. I just kept my mouth shut.
Bite your lip.
Yeah. It's like, all right, here we
Does
go.
Does your wife ever, when you're in situations, like look at you like, don't do anything? Or does she know that you won't say anything?
Yeah, it was cringe seeing the dog guy in uniform.
Oh yeah, you remember that? Mr.
Holy
Noel?
crap.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, come on, dude. They're just giving away free food. Just pay the money. I'll pay your bill. I'll pay your bill. What is it? 20 bucks? 50 bucks? I'll pay. Just get out of here. Don't make a big deal.
Yeah.
I was getting upset.
No, it's funny. Is like I talked to one guy in the military, and he was just like, when I talked to him, I was like, oh yeah, because my dad was in the military, in the army. My grandfather, both my grandfathers. But anyway, I talked to this other guy. He was like, around my age, and he's like, those people are all screwed up in there, man. They got mental problems. He's telling me all the stuff that went on in the military. Like the
Oh
people
yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know, they're just
It's-
like they have emotional problems. And he's like,
Well, it's all so like the demographic of the military is exact demographic of what's outside, you know, because
Yeah.
that's where you recruit your men from. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
your personnel. So if you've got, let's take race for example. If you've got like 60% black, you know, and so whatever in the military is going to reflect that. You'll have 60% around that military service members going to be black and stuff, right? So if you start noticing recently, right, a lot of mentally ill stuff going on now. Now the military doesn't accept mentally ill people, crazy people and stuff, right? But you'll see that a lot of this stuff has been defined, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So now it reflects into the military. You wonder why in the military you have these types running around. You know, well, the military directly recruits from the demographic on the outside. You know.
yeah.
So
They're
hence,
human beings, right? They're the same problems that everybody else got. Sometimes, yeah. I watch some videos like that where they interview people like actually on the young people that are in the military, and they're like this one video, they're like, "Why'd you in the military?" And they're like, "For the chicks." And then someone's like, "I did it so I can get a house," you know. And then one person goes, "I did it for citizenship," you know. And they're all different reasons, you know, to do it. But it was to get something, you know, like mostly, which is like a human thing to do, right? It's like,
well, yeah, that's how you get people to sign up too. Most of the time, you'll get you have to trick them, basically. And,
like I knew one guy, he was military, and he was a lefty. He'd always argue with me, and he'd be like, "I was in the military," you know what I mean? And I was like, "Yeah, but you hate the country, so like whatever you say has no bearing, like, you know, there's no weight to it, you know, like your opinion's worthless." I was like, I ended up defending the guy, but he blocked me, or I think I defended him. I was like, "Why am I listening to you, man?" He was like,
Mr. Nope says exactly, wearing your uniform to get free stuff is taking away the meaning of service. You don't join to get discounts, free stuff, so for the kudos, it's wrong to take advantage of people.
It's wrong, yeah. It feels weird too. Like, how could that guy? When I wore my uniform, and I saw that, it makes like I'm wearing. It's not my skin, you know. I'm wearing something. It feels weird, like ew, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta say, hey, let me talk to you. Away from these people.
I know, man.
I got something to say to you.
Is it thank you for your service?
Thank you for your service. Let me give you a couple more things.
Yeah, this is another thing. I remember there are people who didn't want to go on deployment because they said they only signed up for college. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, that's what they sold it on for a long time. The GI Bill, the GI Bill.
See, here's the thing. I don't blame those people. You know.
No, it's just a reality, though. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why they do.
But I blame the recruiter because the recruiter. But the recruiter's also just doing their job. They got a quota. They got to put it in there. You know, put so many bodies in.
Yeah.
And if you have this incentive, you know, to throw around, then you throw it around, and then hopefully the person is stupid enough or greedy enough to take that without considering the what they're going. If you're an adult and you signed up to before college, you know, the job entails you to go on deployment. So you have to go on deployment. Or, you know, we're going to give you something for nothing, you know. So you should be able to rationalize that. But also, it is very dirty situation, dirty deal, you know.
Yeah, that's hard.
But another thing is being in with these folks like that. If they did not want to be in, I did not want them around me. You don't want to be here? Good to go. Get him his papers. Get him out of here. You know.
Yep.
I don't want anyone here that doesn't want to be here, because that's very dangerous. That's more dangerous than anything. Yeah.
In the modern world, in the old days, you just put them up front.
Well, it's still the same. What goes on is just haze the crap out of them and make them regret signing up till they leave on their own accord. That's what usually happens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You put them up front, like like David did with Bathsheba's wife or husband.
Yeah, but he wasn't unwilling to be in the army. He was unwilling to leave.
So he could take his wife.
Yeah.
You remember that? People don't know about that. They're gonna watch cross examination and read their holy book. Get that one. Oh man. Military is funny. It was a great experience. Great experience.
I'm glad.
It's not for everyone though.
Mr. Nope says, I joined because of my brother. He was wounded in Fallujah, and he was with Charlie Company, 1 of 3. I saw, Alpha Proto says, I saw the movie Platoon, and that was enough for me to not want to go. I had cancer, so.
Right.
And I also had, when I was young, I had something that was taken
Jeff,
out
I know
of my
you're
tail.
old, but you weren't old enough to be drafted to freaking Vietnam.
No, but
So why are you saying I had cancer?
Well, that's why he
no, I couldn't go into the military because I can't.
Oh, I gotcha. So that was your plan?
No, but remember at that time, that was around the time of Grenada and the first Iraq War.
So it wasn't really I had cancer. It was I didn't want to.
Come
I look at I didn't
Mike.
I didn't have much of a future at that point, so I might have gone into the military.
Jeff,
because I didn't know what I was going to do.
Jeff, you did not miss anything. Don't listen to Mike. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You did not miss anything.
I had cancer. I had cancer. I'm like, well, did you?
I
wanna
had
go?
cancer. I
No.
wouldn't be able to go on. I also can't donate blood too, Mike. How's that sound?
Yeah, I remember that.
I can't ink. You're making me laugh, Jeff.
That's a lot of people express that. They have regrets. I should have went in. I should have did this. You didn't miss a thing. Don't worry about it.
I've never
If you
expressed
take-
that regret.
Yeah.
I just want to point out.
Yeah, you didn't miss a thing. You're fine where you are.
And I come from a military
that's-
family. My grandfather was a lieutenant colonel. So
That's another part of that thing. I don't like guilting people. So like, you life has put you where you needed to be. Don't worry about that.
An unknown author with absolutely no prospect for the future.
What you rather be cleaning a shitter or be dead?
Oh, now
he wanted the GI Bill.
when I joined when I was 17. When I turned 18, I was telling 34-year-old men to fucking go clean toilets. And then I'd come in and inspect them. The 34-year-old man, yay, do it again. You want that? I think in one of these chats, someone said, 18, your cerebral cortex or frontal lobe is not even fully developed. And you're taking orders from it. It just gets worse. I
was the foreman of the only jury I've ever been on was when I was 18 years old, because it was like I just been eligible and got that jury duty notice. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll go. That's the only time I ever went. and I was the foreman on the freaking jury because nobody else wanted to do it. I'm like,
It's like, okay.
I'm
Mike's like,
literally,
I'll do it, man.
Yeah.
Let me have it. They're guilty, man.
You're guilty, man.
Mr. Nope says I got
No,
canceled
it was
for free while I was in.
it was a what do you call it? A mistrial because I couldn't get the guys to agree guilty or not guilty, and I didn't try that hard. So we went out and we're like, yeah, we mistrial, and he's like, well, you have to go back there and see if you can come to a conclusion. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
That was the attorney's job. If they couldn't do
very
it.
short thing. So
Mr. Nope says there's nothing wrong with not joining. I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, we're not Spartans. Sheesh.
I'm Spartacus.
Spartans. Spartacus was
You know, there are times where conscription is like people has expressed. I even fell into the notion before I came up to my own conclusion about what I told you before. If you don't want to be there, I don't want you next to me. You know. So so the South Korean military, right? South Korea, it's conscription, 2 years mandatory service. Same thing with Singapore and all that. And I thought to myself a long time ago, like, oh, this is the way it should be. You know, make people earn their citizenship, have some sort of life experience, for their country, central patriotism, all this. But then working with these people, I also realized that it did the opposite. You know, they didn't want to be there. You know, you would. South Korea has a stronger brainwashing program than Singapore. The Singaporeans, they sucked. They sucked. The South Korean rock Marines, they were like goons, robots. The Singaporeans, they did not want to be. They were forgetting their gear, weapons. I was like, whoa, losing my shit, And their strategy.
However, the North Koreans,
dude, they probably did. But compared to the Singaporeans, that's why South Korea needed that strong.
They don't even feed their
brainwashing thing. Like here.
Oh, they'll feed their military. North Korea.
After you leave the service, even all services I've ran into, after you leave the service, you are still remanded to the military for like 2 or 4 years. It depends. You got to find out what your contract says, right? That they can call on you at any point within those times. You're not really out.
Longer than that.
So yeah, so in South Korea, I found out my friend was showing me around and stuff. He got out. You know, he did his 2 years and whatever, and he was showing me around. But then he had to cancel. He said he had mind training. And I was like, what? What's mind training? Right? He said, "Oh, he explained to me, he has to go to a camp out there in the middle of nowhere, right? They have a tent, and they watch these videos about how the war is never over. Don't think that the war is over. This is the longest ceasefire in history." With North Korea, right? And then they show pictures of the North Korean chain of command. So everyone in the tent boos, right? This is so and so. This is so and so. This is so. And then they show the chain of command of the South Korean side. Then they go over the basics of handling their weapon and stuff, and do shooting for a little bit. And then they stay there for 2 days, and then they kick them back out to the real world. So that's mind training. I was like, you mean brainwashing? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. I was like, that's hilarious, man.
Potato.
Potato.
Yeah, he didn't mind. He didn't mind. Man, I
Jude-
found out.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Judas says, love the details on your rifle.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. In South Korea, too, what's funny is from that guy, he was driving me around. I found out that they have the casinos. I think I said this before. The casinos, it's illegal for South Koreans to go into the casino and play, right? But all foreigners can go into the casino.
So does that happen, or does?
I mean, it's just like the Indian reservation because you never see Indians in there gambling. It's all the white man in there losing all their money.
Exactly. That's for the sinning is for the for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep the people nice and clean.
Well, because they want their money.
Same thing with the porn. All porn or anything considered porn, you cannot watch on the internet. You think like U.S. government, that Snowden thing, you think the internet's always remember and type folk and there's all this. No, internet's so controlled. Like in South Korea, you'll get this anything that considered porn when you try to go to that website, right? You'll get this what is it? This front page.
Yeah, watching you.
Right? Yeah, it basically says that. And now it's just not porn site. It's anything considered porn. So like if Mike has a website and he's putting out his comics and whatever, and one of the comics has a sexy cover that they're like, that's too sexy. Well, they're gonna block that. Nobody in Korea can see that cover. So like some YouTube videos, or you'll get that. All that.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. South Korea is very authoritarian.
Oh, you mean North Korea?
No, South Korea.
South Korea, it's good because
they're better than North Korea, but
they clamp down on that porn and everything. But I heard some they're trying to sneak it in. I guess like pass something. I don't know. I heard, but no, I mean they're good. They it's like a lot of Christians in Korea too.
Yeah.
South Korea. Dude, they should ban it in the U.S. You know how much better society would be? It would improve, man. We got a bunch of degenerates now.
You know they don't even say Jesus in South Korea.
They probably
they say Yeshua.
Yeah,
Or
Yeshua.
Yeshua.
They say here
Yeshua.
too, and they say that in the U.S. too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know when I was a kid in the military and stuff. Like I was like, oh, there's so many Christians here and stuff, right? And I was like, oh, you guys worship Jesus too, and they're like talking about this Yeshua guy, and I was and for me, just being a city boy Baptist and stuff, running away from
who's that?
Sunday school with my little brothers and stuff. I didn't know who Yeshua was. I was like, you know about Jesus?
Yeah, you're talking about Jesus. Oh, okay.
It's like, was it Yeshua HaMashiach? Is that what people say? Yeshua.
There's so many names.
Yeah, but that's his actual name.
Yeah.
Although I was thinking about that, it's like Jesus is the Greekified version, and they probably like I have friends that'll call me Miguel, right? Because it's the Spanish version. It's still my name. And they spoke Greek they spoke Greek, they spoke Aramaic. So they're probably called him Jesus.
What do the Spanish call him? What the Mexicans call Jesus?
Jesus.
Do they call him Jesus?
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's so funny.
And James is Tiago.
And you go to these countries, you got to be careful. You think everybody's Christian like you are Christian? You're gonna get a big surprise. They're Christian,
It's even
but
like that.
they're former Christian.
It's the same thing in the U.S. though. It's like I used to as a kid. I used to assume every Christian believed the same.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Every church I went to, everybody believed the same. And then all of a sudden, I went to out in California, and it was like, yeah, different. And there's some I ran into. Michigan too is different, but I was just
like, what's going on? The Christians out here don't swear.
Some little shack in Tennessee, and they start busting out the snakes, and you're just like, "Oh, what's this?"
Well, here there's like so many like demons possessed people, but you never see Christians like casting them out. But over in the Midwest, you see it. They cast them out, like jump all over that person, like boom.
You're out in the Caribbean in some church, they start cutting chickens' heads off and stuff.
They're not
Okay.
Dude, when the first church I went to out here in California, we were walking to the church and this guy was cleaning the wall outside the church in LA.
Yeah.
And there was like chicken feathers on the ground. And I didn't know what was going on, but some witch came out there and put blood on the walls and chicken feet.
Oh, okay. It was an actual witch, all right. Because Santeria is a Christian Catholic voodoo thing. That's
that's like a
Catholic
drug cartels.
Yeah. The drug cartels, they also have a form of Catholicism.
But they're like satanic, man, those people. Yeah. But you know what? It's true though, there's some that grew up thinking that witchcraft and Christianity is mixed. They think it's just normal. And it's like
that's why I said you're gonna be surprised. You go out there, if you're a Christian young man and you listen to your mom, that's what a lot of this comes from. Is Mama told me to go to church, like, so let's go out, let's go. I was like, I don't want to go to church. It's like, come on, man, let's go to church. Go out there. We're in some third world country. Go to some church. I'm like, see this? This is how we get kidnapped, sacrificed. You're stupid. Tell your mom she don't know what she's talking about.
Tell your mama I'm praying for her, but we're not doing this.
Yeah, man, we ran into that. We went on a missions trip in high school to Mexico, and when we went to this one, we were sponsored at a Mexican church, Christian church, and then their teens had a mission group going up to the mountains where they actually had villages full of witches and witchcraft. And I was like, whoa, that's hardcore. Like we're going to Mexico, and it's like, which is. To us, it was hardcore, but it's easy, and they're going up to where actual witches are. I'm like, that's
they have like some like weird. Is it Santeria? It's like a mishmash of like ancient
Santeria,
ancient Aztec folk religion and Catholicism.
And then they also have just like the regular they're Christians, but they also have the cultural background of that. It's not Santeria.
I grew up completely ignorant about all that stuff. When like I was in the senior portrait like of our whole high school on the bleachers, and some kids had like a sign that said John 3:16 on it, and I was like, I had zero clue what that was about.
Didn't look it up? Just went.
No, look it up where?
Oh, okay.
1989. There was no internet.
Like a Bible? Just.
I didn't know it was from the Bible.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was I was raised completely agnostic, like no clue about anything religious.
Wow. So
I would chant the Buddhist stuff with my mom just because she did it every day. So I was like,
right.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Some Japanese people are becoming Christians said it was difficult because
all drawing so
they're told that they should pray to their ancestors, and it would be dishonoring their family not praying to them. But they're Christians, so they don't want to pray to anyone but God. But so they were kind of torn because they don't want to dishonor their family. I heard that. I was like, because I talked to one girl. She was from Korea, and she was like, her parents were Buddhist, and she was like, it's difficult. And I was like, well, just tell them you're a Christian. And I'm like, I didn't see what the problem was, but she was like, you don't understand.
Mr. Nope says, when I lived off El Cajon Boulevard, there was a Santeria store next to a fruiteria.
Fruteria.
Frutas.
Fruteria. Santeria. Fruteria.
Mama mia.
Listen, I knew about the Santeria growing up as a little kid because one of my Filipino friends, his grandma practiced that. She had like a little altar, and it was crazy. The little altar had all the candles and everything. Anyways, she liked, man, she was so racist. I'm mixed race and everything, right? So our crew we had it was filled with like yeah, just mixed bag, right? Predominantly black, and except we had this one white kid, and he was Jewish, basically. He had the Jew fro and everything, you know. Yeah, there's no way to describe it. You know, this Afro. No, he's not African. He had the Jew fro, you know, right? Anyways, and he had the mannerisms, American Jew, you know, Hollywood Jew. It's funny. Yeah, like you talk about Larry David and whatever, you know. I know what you mean, right? Yeah. So like, anyways, his grandma that practiced Santeria, she hated him for no reason, and I was just like laughing. So she gave us all presents one time, right? And opened my paper bag. I was like, oh man, this is cool, candy and stuff, right? And then he opened his, and there was dog turds in there.
Oh my god!
And she's like, he was like, I know your grandma hates me, but this is too much, right? And then the guy was like, oh, close that, don't touch it, right? He's like, she's trying to curse you. She's trying to curse you.
Hey, Rigger.
Oh my god!
And I was just like,
I think the bag of dog poop was curse enough.
Yeah, that's what I said. he was like, no, she's doing some magic on you right now.
I thought the
turd magic.
Turd magic.
That's some serious anti-Semitism.
Yeah, Filipino old lady.
Dang.
That was hilarious.
Dude, I ran into I think I ran into that Santeria when I lived in Vegas. Like I worked, I was like worked at a cashier at Fry's, right? Electronics on the strip. And I helped this dude, Mexican dude, with his like teenage son find some stuff. And I think I helped him out, I don't know if I gave him my discount, but then he was just like he's like, you're the son was silent the whole time, the younger teenager. And he was telling me, showing his tattoos on his arms. He had like Aztec tattoos. He told him the meaning of it and everything. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then he goes, you're Mexican? I go, yeah, my mom, parents. And then he's like, if you're ever going to LA, you need a job, just get in contact with me. I can get you a job, you know. And when he said that, his teenage son looked like scared, like he still looked fear in his eyes all of a sudden. And I was what? And then he handed me this little tiny figurine statue. It was red, of like the Virgin Mary, but it had a skull face on it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
and it was made of cocaine.
And I was like, whoa. And then he just goes, you're a good guy. He goes, just contact me if you need work, you know? And he was like, he had something about him where he just seemed like very like old. And his son just looks terrified. If it was his son, he looks terrified of the dad. But when I went up to this kid from LA, this Mexican kid, and I go, hey, I go, what does this mean right here? And he's like, he's like, oh man, it's death. And I go, what? He goes, you ever seen? I go, is it bad? And he goes, I toss it. He goes, I go, is it bad? He goes, you ever see anything with a skull that was good? Doesn't matter. God talked to the
All
dead.
the time.
No, death is good. It's
It's funny though, the LA dude, the LA kid was cracking me up because when a guy came in with a shotgun, we hear like everyone was diving on the ground across the counters, and like him and I were the only ones who got up and started looking to see where the guy was. After everybody was like, and when we got up, the whole store was like on the ground, covering their kids. People were hiding, and it was like dead silent, and we're both getting up, walking, crouched, looking around to see if there's a gunman around yet. And I was like, he was gone because what happened was, I heard screaming, and the lady who was the little short Hawaiian lady who was like the head of security, and I seen her bust through the door. I heard screaming going, let her go, let her go. And then all of a sudden I heard someone yell, he's got a gun. Like I was going towards the exit to help when I heard he's got a gun, and everybody took off running, diving over. And I just saw her book to the back of the store. And then I was like, I was going to take some cover, and this like cashier girl grabbed my arm, this blonde girl, and she was like terrified. She was, what do we do? And I was like, get off of me. That's what I felt like saying. But I was like, so I go, hide under the shelf. So she hid under the shelf. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a shooter, if it's just a robbery, or what's going on. Because I ran backwards looking for the gunman. I was like just scanning the crowd running in the store. What I found out was this guy with a shotgun, his girlfriend was shoplifting, and he pulled up in the car, jumped out with a shotgun, like a sawed-off shotgun, and pointed at her. And it was like, let her go. So because they had her pinned down, and they just took off, man, running. Like, the girls and I just try to put as much distance between me and the shotgun as possible. But I was just like, yeah, I heard you, like, heard the commotion. I went out to help, and then I saw everybody freak out.
Everything going crazy.
But it's funny because they showed that video as a training video for everybody at the store the years after I left. They were like, yeah, this is such a training video now, man. They're like, what? I know, it's
So
crazy.
this happens.
So Nowhere Comics says the first thing I hear when I enter is anti-Semitism. What did I walk into?
Oh.
That's just Twitterverse. That's what's
Well, it could get better because then Rhaegar Targaryen says Santeria is demon worship, but they try to use Christianity to cover it up.
Yeah,
So we're covering all sides here.
Awesome.
I too am mixed. My grandparents broke the law in the 1950s, North Carolina, to make my mom and her 5 brothers.
Let's go.
Don't even talk to people that worship Santeria. There's magic and cocaine magic.
Cocaine magic.
That's a story I'm writing too.
Yeah.
All the steroids and black magic.
I'll be back.
Go
My
see
dog
it. He's
needs
going
me to
back.
take him outside.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's weird. I never knew it, but sadly, one of the girls I grew up with in my neighborhood, she became a witch.
Oh,
A witch! She hated guts. Like she hated my guts, like because I was like, well, I'm just being me, you know what I mean? Like I was pretty vocal about stuff, and she like hated Trump, and I was just like, I would come in and say stuff, and
Wait, is this on Facebook?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I told her one time. I said, she said she was like mad and she was angry because of something that wasn't true though. And I said, see, your emotions. She goes, you can't tell me how I feel. And I go, well, your emotions are real, but the information that informed them
triggered them.
isn't, you know?
Right.
And then she was like, how dare you? And I was like, set her off. And then
You're all, oh, I dare.
yeah, and her rich friends were like, don't listen to her, sister. Don't listen to him, sister. And then I reported one of the Coven like pages because they were like they were taking pictures of the Baphomet at an outside woods gathering, holding hands with Wonder Woman, right? And like a figure of Wonder Woman holding hands with Baphomet. And then they were like naked, and then they had kids present at the camp, and I'm like, so I just reported it.
No.
And like they were like, someone's reporting our photos, sisters. And I'm like, that's right, baby, it's me. And that was great.
Nowhere Comics says thank you guys for this.
Well, I got a brilliant story. Oh, even at Comic-Con just recently this year, there was a witch in one of the panel meetings. I don't know if I told you this. And she started giving her whole testimony about witches and witchcraft. And she was like, if there's any evangelical Christians in here, it's not worshiping the devil. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then my friend was just like, oh no, don't say anything, man, don't say anything. And I'm sitting there, and I was just drawing, right? Because we're waiting for the next panel to come. Didn't want to be for that one, but I started praying under my breath, like rebuking that what she was saying, right? And all of a sudden, she stopped in the middle of talking. She was like she didn't know what to say. She was like confused, and all of a sudden, this other lady, her assistant, came up next to me and was like, interjected and was like, well, we got to be ending this anyway. But she's like totally just was frozen, like she didn't know what to do. And I'm like,
Oh wow,
I was like, that's right, baby. Like,
got her. Oh no,
I'm
even
sitting there
though
going, why do I have to sit through this? And then something inside me was like, why are you sitting through it? Why don't you do something? I was like, okay, I'll pray. So I started praying, and all of a sudden she's like, And I was like, oh.
okay, I'll ask God to handle this.
Alpha Proto says, "Yep, that sounds like modern comics to me."
Yeah, they were comic writers, right? She was like, when I was a little kid, I was never fit in. I wasn't athletic, and I was kind of like a loner. So I went to the library, and I discovered druids, a book on druids. And then she gives her whole thing about witchcraft, and she puts witchcraft in her comics. By the way, she said she writes spells in her comics, right?
I see what you're saying. Not story wise, he hides them in the pages or margins and shit like that.
Well, yeah, like she puts like some type of codex or like language in the story. Like, and who else does that too is Grant Morrison.
God bless you too, Nowhere. Judah says, great job with that witch.
Yeah.
Great job with that
with that witch. It's like, I'm like Bruce Campbell, man. Remember? He's like, hey, witch, let's go. Remember? She's like, I'll swallow your soul. He's like, come get some.
Come get some.
Thank you for shopping at S-Mart.
Yeah.
Stay smart.
Great character.
He says, who puts witchcraft in her comics?
Oh man, it was. I can't remember her name because I didn't go for that panel. I just went to be there for the next one. But she was like older, she curly, dark hair with some gray in the front, like gray. She was like probably in her 40s, 50s. But yeah, she was right. There was a bunch of writers up there. It was like a half dozen.
And Nowhere Comics says, but when Christians put their beliefs into comics, we're called crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude, she was saying a bunch of crazy stuff, and I'm looking around the audience, and they're like, yeah, that's normal. And I'm like, dude, if I came up there and said, God inspired me to be like, oh, here we go. Some crazy people. Then this lady's talking about freaking worshiping trees or whatever. Like, oh,
I spoke to a tree root one day.
Would you like to worship my stick?
She was talking about putting spells and curses on people. And
that's a holy stick.
It's totally normal. And
boomstick.
One lady was saying stuff at the Dark Horse booth to my brother, and I wasn't there. I was like maybe like 20 feet away, and my brother kept looking over at me trying to get my attention because she was telling him all this crazy witchcraft stuff. And my brother's like, oh yeah, really? And he was just like, hey, like, where's Matt? And he's looking around, and people standing around him are like in a daze where no one's reacting to what she's saying. And he's just like, this is crazy. So she was telling me that she had a tattoo, and she was telling me how she was like trying to learn how to morph into a bear creature or something like that. And he was just like, she's like, my friend could change into this creature. And I'm like, his mic's like, people.
Do you want to turn into a bear?
Morgue.
Yes, that's right. Jeff took his dog out to get his Santeria spell ready for trick-or-treaters.
The dog poop in a brown paper bag. Yeah. Gets them every time.
Is that has something to do with like those Smartie candies? Grind them up, make powder.
Nowhere Comics says, I'm trying to write Christian appropriate comics. It's not really a market for it. Any ideas for how to grow a following? I'm probably the last person to ask.
Oh, I know what you do is you make it something very incendiary, and you're going to be noticed really quickly. You just throw a grenade in there and go, fire in the hole. And it's like, I learned that. That's why I started arguing on Facebook. I would always try to, when I first got on Facebook, I would try to have conversations, people to get involved in conversing, and no one would reply, they'd ignore me. So I just would drop a grenade right in the middle of the comment section and be like, tons of people. And I'm like, that's how I try to get the attention.
I can't live like that.
It was an adrenaline rush, man. It was like, I was getting too addicted to it, though. My brother's like, you got a problem, man.
Yeah, you got a problem. I can't live like that.
You got a problem. I goes, it's over, man. It's a conversation. It's nothing is over. Nothing. No, I was pretty gung ho. Mike knows. Like, Then Mike got banned for doing the same thing.
Mike got
Like Billy got booed.
I got kicked off of Facebook for putting a no U-turn sign as my profile picture.
That's insane. All the stuff you said, and just from a picture.
I know all the stuff I said for like the 15 years I was on Facebook, and they perma banned me for putting a no U-turn sign as my freaking profile picture.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even get that when I first saw it. I was like, what? I'm like, what is that? I forget what it meant, but I remember you told me what it meant. I was like, I never even heard of it.
Is there some reason behind the no U-turn thing?
Yeah, there was this. So there was this place. I can't remember where. I think it was like L.A. or something like that. And this city or this neighborhood. This neighborhood was kind of turning into a little red light district for gay prostitutes. I believe it was gay prostitutes was the issue. And so the people in the neighborhood, because people would troll for it, right? They'd go down to the end of the street and they'd turn around and they'd come back. And so the neighborhood, I guess, petitioned the city, and they're like, we want this to be a no U-turn street to try to mitigate all that freaking behavior.
That's good though, right?
Right. And then that became like this big homophobic thing. And so, yeah, they're like, you're homophobic because you don't want gay prostitutes on your street.
That's crazy.
So they actually like got this thing overturned just based on, calling people homophobic. And so
Wow.
I was like, you know what? I'm not down for the whole gay prostitute thing either. So
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
Upside down world.
Evil
What in
wins.
the heck, man?
It's the world we live in.
So I think that summarizes writing Christian appropriate comics right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? No?
Yeah, man.
You write Christian
Well,
appropriate.
he's asking how you can build a following.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, man. I'm telling you. People like seeing like somebody just saying what they really think.
And then they don't see you anymore because you get banned.
Yeah. And then that's not how they do it, man.
No, I mean they don't. No, if you're not on Twitter, they won't ban you.
You got to walk a line, and you always have to put yourself out there. That's how I would my advice. Like I shouldn't be giving this advice because I don't put myself out there. I don't even have my face out there because I don't like it. I don't like being part of the internet. I like meeting people, and people I like being a part of their life. Not the entire internet.
Alpha, go ahead. Sorry, continue. Continue.
Okay, so I would say, I'm sorry, I'll make it fast. I'll just say, like, put yourself out there, find like-minded friends, people who have platforms, and be a part of that platform, just like this,
Yeah. My novels are Christian-esque, which means they contain a lot of Christian, monotheistic Christian type stuff and does reference them, but not in a, I'm quoting Bible passages kind of way. So
that's smart. I think being overt is a hard sell,
Yeah. Well, I mean, nobody wants a sermon.
No, and people.
Some people do.
Yeah, and they
If
you typically the one.
Look, if that's the audience you want to serve, then
Yeah.
go ahead.
And typically they don't buy my books. So
Yeah, those people are really judgmental about anything. So it's hard to be creative for that particular audience.
Right. What Matt was talking about, how that witch was putting all that stuff in the pages and stuff like that. I do it I put the same lesson.
We won't read it.
I put the same lessons. I hide it within the story. You know, like people, whoa, I like this parable or whatever, right? I was like, well, you heard it before. You know.
Well, you know, ironically, there's a good argument for. Oh my gosh, we are way over time. It's 9:21. Nobody told me.
Oh. Oops. No, I was enjoying the conversation.
I am just a passenger on your bus, Mike.
There's an argument to be made for writing stuff that's overtly Christian fiction. Because even I'm not going to name names here, but I've worked with authors, and so I had to read their book because I was, adapting their book or something. Maybe this is ending up naming names. You don't know who I work for.
Yeah.
And I read their books, and I'm like, did you even have an editor? So in the adaptation, I'm fixing all this crap that should have been fixed by an editor, right? And I'm like, this guy just squirts out books, and he's one of the top selling Christian fiction authors out there. And I'm like, well, if you're a better writer than this, you should. It seems like an open field to do. To be a successful. No, it's not Shad Rhaegar. It's not.
Consistency, being able to produce a lot of stuff, and so people go, "Hey, I like this," and they're able to read something else.
Actually, Rhaegar, I wouldn't have called Shad a Christian.
Actually, the Book of Eli wasn't with Wesley Snipes, it was Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Book of Eli. That was great.
Yeah, Book of Eli was another one. Was very, very overt, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was done very subtly. It was very subtle.
Yeah, I think so. It was done very well. Very well. I think that's the way. That's the template.
Yeah.
Do something good. That's definitely a big part of it. Sometimes people are so heavy on their message they forget to craft something that's entertaining. But
Yes, entertaining.
Rhaegar Targaryen. I got the book squirts.
What?
Somebody mentioned something about squirting out a book. Ew, squirts out a book. Yuck.
Oh, because he writes books quickly.
I get it. Okay.
And he has diarrhea. All right. Let's finish this up. Thanks, everybody. Pencils down. I know I'm not penciling down myself because I'm
post this.
That's fine. Let's check out Kevin Sharp. We've been checking out Kevin Sharp for a while, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's been on me for a little bit.
It was beautiful, Kevin.
It is gorgeous.
I was trying to get Lady J at the bottom there, but
nice.
Could fit it in there.
Are you trying to send some sort of a message by having him use an Israeli firearm?
Huh? Oh, are you talking about the Uzis?
Yeah.
He's got
Snake Eyes has always used Uzis.
Yeah.
I see. Now we know who controls Snake Eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they do have like
That's
the most.
X and Twitter going to be going off on now.
No War Comics is true. He's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. He's a joke. All right. Next up, we've got Matt Cossin with the potato cam. How come? Oh, it's because it's pencil.
Oh, she's cute.
It's Lady J with her M16, and she's. I got a good reference for her. I got a reference for M16. I just found it. I was talking too much. And then I got her jumpsuit too. I got to make sure I get. But she's not wearing a jumpsuit. She's wearing like pants, baggy military outfit. But yeah, Lady J, full color, baby.
Looks awesome.
Thank you. I'm trying to get her face right.
Like setting on an expression, or just what you think good proportions for her.
Yeah, like I said, for me, the hardest angle of face is straight on, like the front view.
it is kind of crazy how a really standard angle can be just hard to nail.
Like to do like a 3/4 angle or any angle I could do, like because I've been doing it over and over again with comics. Like the 3/4 angle is easy. You get the eye. You can actually hide a lot of the face, right?
Mm.
But when you're doing straightforward, like I always try to make sure the eyes aren't crooked, you know.
Right.
Like trying to get the right, you know. So I'm like, okay, the eyes gonna be in here. So she doesn't look like Shannon Dorder, you know. It's like, you know.
And there's, I think, always the temptation too to just have one way of drawing a face. So if you're kind of like, this character has a longer nose, or this character has closer set eyes, but then interpreting that into other styles can be even trickier.
Yep.
All right, next up, Kirby.
All right. I did Big Balls from Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
And
He looks amazing.
Big Balls.
Oh, I thought you said big something, big balls. I was like, what? I was like, what?
And I was
Fancy
supposed
big
to
balls.
I was supposed to put a knife in this hand. So he's,
Oh, let's go.
Animates.
Oh my God.
It's carving a pumpkin, folks. It's not what you think. You know, it's Halloween. He's like, yeah, eyeballs here.
He's covered a
Big
pumpkin.
smile. Yeah.
It's like
So this is my.
Octocane.
Here's a close up of the face.
He looks happy.
Yeah. He likes his
Cool.
job.
It's probably because he got a bag full of poop on Halloween.
That'll be the opposite.
That's even worse than the stuff Charlie Brown was getting. I don't know.
It's funny, is your friend had to tell your other friend, don't touch it. Like you're gonna touch the crab. Don't touch the dog.
Don't
crab.
smear that on your face.
Yeah, it was. I think there was more than crap in there because it was it's a one of those hoodoo bags or whatever. Basically, that whole bag, that paper
Basically,
bag.
it was a what's it called? One of those grab bags, the surprise grab bag. What they call them? What they call them? Blind bags.
Blind bag. Yeah. I have a blind box on my whatnot.
Biggest lesson, folks, is just because they're Christian, they're not Christian like you.
Wait, what does that have to do with your drawing? All right, next up. Oh, look, I finished my Scarlet.
Oh yeah!
Wow,
Oh,
that was beautiful.
There you go. So it's
Amazing.
spent all night on this.
Even bagged up.
Even bagged and signed and stamped and everything. Pay no attention to the book underneath. Oops.
I like that.
Oh
red.
wait, yeah, I'm not quite done.
Oh, it looks
Ooh,
awesome.
Punisher. Yeah, military. Punisher.
This is available on my whatnot if you want to get over there.
Nice.
Nice.
Be silent.
So yeah, I didn't quite get finished on my base layer inks because that rifle took so stinking long. But
He looks cool though, and a great job on the rifle.
oh, thank you. I will finish this up tonight on the after show on Whatnot. If you want to go over to my Whatnot, somebody drop my Whatnot link in there, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be there too. Come on.
Well,
Just for a short run.
we got Jeff's straw poll in the chat, folks.
Jeff Straw
Please,
poll is up. Amy, where's yours?
It's in the drawer.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to the Discord.
Actually, can you guys just? Here, I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna take this down. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves, or Jeff, if you want to put up Amy's and Missy's, go ahead.
Hey, I'm going to interpret that as I've got a couple more seconds to here to add a little more toning.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because it'd probably take me that long. Image file. No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, Raycon was here. Yeah. Yeah, we had some witch stories going on today. I hope those were entertaining.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, all service members out there.
Doing up his own Santeria.
Santeria.
Santeria? Was she into Santeria, that grandma?
Yes, he was Santeria,
So
the
she was putting
Filipino
the
lady.
Santeria. She was putting the diarrhea in the boxes.
Window. Draw line.
Mountain Dew makes alcohol now. What? Is that the prison like alcohol?
What?
Hey, that's Amy Lester's.
Oh, nice. Let's see this.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Is Melissa drawing?
I'm trying to get uploaded.
Yeah, she's trying to get her
That's not
uploaded.
too long.
Okay, so
Like,
she's
that's
waiting.
something.
She's waiting to upload it.
Technical troubles, but it's coming along.
That's actually really good, Amy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's
yeah.
sweet.
I was just like sketch. And like, we're out of time. I'm like, what? No, I've just started eating.
No, I refuse
Hey,
reality.
Amy, I don't want to be. He's just looking really far, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what he's doing. He's looking really far, folks.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
He's patriotic. He's saluting.
No, you don't
Wrong
salute with the
way.
left
The right
hand.
hand.
yeah. I
Right.
reversed.
He's
it to
looking
check
really
on the
far.
inking. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I forgot to put it back.
Don't
Let me
worry.
fix
I
that.
got you. I got you, Amy. He's looking really far. The sun, it's very bright.
No, let me
They're
go ahead
looking
and
for.
fix that. I drew it the right way, and then I flipped it to check on the inks, and then I forgot
Yeah.
to flip it back. So let me
Flip
fix
it back. Yeah.
Okay, so
There you go.
you mean like that?
There we go. Dun, dun, dun.
Military
There
accurate.
we go.
That's so
Yeah,
much
but-
better. 'Cause when I blocked the image in, I was very careful about that. I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It looks like it might need to be fixed up. So then you like reverse the picture and check, like, okay, I need to fix that. That looks good.
That's what I do. I, do
Right?
I use a mirror.
Don't
so
worry,
it's
Amy.
a mirror. For
My kids did the same, Amy. The police had like a little booth out here at the mall, and they got the kids dressed up as little cops, and they were saluting, and my kids saluted with their left arm, and I was just like,
They did their best.
And then this is Melissa's.
Search Rock and Beetle Baby.
nice,
Lady Started
wow,
Nice.
wow, that's awesome,
This is really good too, Amy.
dude. That's first place.
Oh, that's it. I was like, I think I captioned, really slacking to read war books here.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, you got a lot done.
Yeah.
I
I
would
thought
have more time to slip in just a few more frames at the end to hold the pose, but you know,
Right.
time.
I like the little eye
No.
twitch stuff.
for me, I thought Mike got a lot done, and then first it was Kevin. I thought I was like, wow, look at that snake eyes, so much done, and then Mike, and then now Melissa. I was like, Melissa blows everyone out of the water. She's got the whole squad thing going so quick.
What are you doing, Jeff?
I just got done showing Amy's stuff. Amy and Melissa's stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Show
Right.
me.
I mean, you're already on Discord. Why don't you just keep going with the draw along?
Because I thought you liked doing that.
You can do it.
Oh, jeez.
I'll take a break.
You giving them the business?
Share screen.
You go ahead.
Yeah, you do it. It's okay. I don't care.
I would help, but I
Draw
literally.
along share. Okay, so we got.
Oh, nice.
Okay, let's see. So go Kirby.
There's a hedge knight.
The hedge. Okay, hedge knight. So that. Okay, so first up we have Doug Smith, aka Blue Moon.
That's gorgeous.
Look at that.
I like it.
Oh.
Nice.
I
There's
like
ink or something.
Oh, he didn't AI animate it.
No, this was an ink drawing that he did. He's got a picture of him working on it.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know why I'm surprised that his hand-done inks look so much like his computerized work, but it's very cool. I love those shapes. Those are wild.
Okay, and this is Juan Soto.
Oh, super nice one. Love that.
Yeah.
Love all the little stitching and details on the shirt, and just great texture.
And then Rodimus Flash, his rendition of Audie Murphy.
Audie Murphy.
Zombie ogre.
Is that an actor?
He was also a World War II hero.
Why'd you
Oh.
better leave again?
What a
I think
great
he.
line.
Yeah, I can't remember the specifics of it, but I think he captured like a German, a whole bunch of Germans.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm thinking of another one, but anyways,
And
Audie Murphy.
You're thinking Clint Eastwood
No.
in Kelly's Heroes.
Well, there was one hero in World War One, and then there Audie Murphy, and there was another one in addition to Audie Murphy in World War Two. But one of them captured like 30 Germans or something like that single-handedly.
You're saying there was 2 Audie Murphys?
No, there wasn't 2 Audie Murphys. There was 2 different. Whatever. Never mind.
Jeez, you know what the hell?
and
Dang, Mike.
What a jerk.
Stepping all over it.
What a jerk this guy is.
I was like, that's a real man that died.
cool Captain America.
This is Captain America by Rodimus Flash.
Il Roda.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, so Matt, who do you vote for?
Oh man, let's see. That's a tough one here. Yeah, can you scroll up? If you keep going,
Scrolling
that's
up.
good. Good. Oh man.
Doug?
Oh man, it's traditional too, huh?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Juan?
Oh man.
Rodimus?
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, this really is a tough one, man.
Aren't they all?
Oh, we got another one. Snake Eyes, but by who?
Let's
That's
get
gotta be
Rodimus.
Elrod.
It's Elrod.
This.
That's a Gunho, right?
Yep.
Gunho. Gunho. I'm gonna have to say, gosh, it's a difficult one. I like the Captain America with the shotgun. I also like Juan Soto's. Oh, man.
Got to pick.
Well, you
And
can
Doug
pass
is
it
great
back
too.
to you.
I like that Doug's handgun one. It's so cool style. That 5 o'clock shadow, classic, like gray.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think.
I'll add to Kirby with yeah.
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 That's not why I meant it.
Dang, this is a tough one. If someone wants to go before me.
Okay.
Okay, Kirby.
I'm going with Juan.
Juan
Juan on this
two
one.
for Juan.
Yeah. The blacks, I like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy there, buddy.
Mike,
Then.
who do you
I'll
vote
go
for?
with Doug.
Okay, so we got one for Doug, one for Juan.
Oh, man.
Kevin.
Juan for Juan.
I will go with yeah.
Juan for the win.
Kind of struck me. I will go with Juan Soto as well.
Okay, 2 for Juan, 1 for Doug.
Oh man.
Amy.
I mean, they're all great, of course, but I really appreciate some of this new stuff that Juan's trying with some of that texture and some of the new things in the inking for him. I love seeing artists, reach out and try something a little different, and he really nailed it. So yeah, I'm gonna give my vote for Juan. Good job.
Okay, so 3 for Juan. Melissa.
Juan's killing it.
Sorry. It's gosh.
I know, right?
I
Yeah,
think
they're
I
all
was
pretty good
most
today.
affected by Rodimus Flash's Audie Murphy portrait.
Okay,
Yep.
so 3 for Juan,
Real
1
life
for
hero.
Doug, 1 for Elrod. I'm going to go with Doug, so it's 2 Doug, 3 Juan, 1 Elrod. Matt.
Okay. Now I didn't keep track of who's in it or not, so I'm just gonna say. Oh man, I kind of like who did the one with the gray. That
Gray?
one. Well, the one below. Gosh, dang, there's so many good ones.
I know.
It's a tough,
They're also
tough
Showcase.
one here tonight.
Bavarian.
I'm probably gonna go with. I'll give it. I'll say. I'll give it for Juan. Give it up for Juan.
Okay.
For the win.
So 4 for Juan. Juan wins. Yay, Juan.
Killed it. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yay.
How is it so good, man? Really.
Red Juan.
Yep.
Love
Spend
Elrod.
that self-esteem wisely, Juan.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay. Stop sharing.
Are you gonna do the other one?
No, you're gonna do it.
Ah, come on, man.
You have to do it.
All right. Fine. All right. Where is it? Do we have enough votes in?
Oh.
We have 7 votes. How many people are watching? This is a very low night. 12 people watching. 7 enough? Or should we keep it up until we get 10?
Here, you want a few minutes, a couple more minutes? Is that okay? Is it?
Vote, everyone. If you have not voted, you are not doing your patriotic duty to America.
Stop that. Stop.
Buy bonds and vote.
Oh.
You'll have to thank
So-
Kirby for his service. If you
No,
don't.
no.
Yeah.
No more guilt trips. I'm not down with it.
If you don't vote, you can't complain if who you like doesn't win.
That's true.
Well, I've never heard anybody complain. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Shut up, Jeff.
The artist complain.
Pity I can vote more than once. You cannot vote more than once. This thing has a block on it for VPNs. You may only vote once.
Once.
Juan's. One vote for you.
Not to vote.
All right, we're up to 8. I must somehow guilt trip 2 more of you. If you don't vote, a puppy will die.
Yeah, we talked about kittens today.
If you don't vote, also a kitten will die.
No, the fuzzies, the
And
little
puppy, it's
critters.
working. We've got 9 votes. All right, if you don't vote,
Talked about witchcraft today too.
we won't burn any witches.
Oh, just let off the-
Hey, we got 10 votes. All right, that worked perfectly. All right, let's see here. Present, share screen. All right, in last place with 13 points, little Melissa, General Mayhem Lester.
I like that. That's a cool nickname. Thank you.
With 19 points in 5th place, we have Matt, recounting my past as a voodoo priest, Cawson.
I don't think that's true.
I don't get that either. Actually, tied for 5th. Actually, you're both tied for 4th. Also with 19 points, Amy, Captain Happiness Lester.
That's a great nickname. I love that.
That was really nice, Lone Star.
With 24 points, the peanut butter medal tonight goes to Kirby, dropping maybe 30. Kirby.
That's a nice slang right
No
there.
problem.
The silver medal tonight, coming in with 32 points. Mike, I'm not cutting my long hair. Miller.
Leave the locks.
I did just trim it yesterday.
Say what?
No, just a bit.
In this
And the gold medal, or shall we say the Bitcoin medal tonight, goes to Kevin, Pigeon, Paratrooper, Brigade Sharp.
Yay!
Hey, thank you, everybody.
Kevin,
Appreciate the
nice.
vote.
I was going to ask Kevin about my my little exposition pigeon, like, because I remember he said they could kind of like do like pigeon foo. So I'm like, I hope I got his wing right for that.
Exposition Pigeon. Coming back live.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to watch my cartoon again? No, it's enough. It's 9:45. Come on over to the Whatnot. I'll be there in a little bit to keep working on this Punisher. I'm going to get it done tonight.
That's right.
And something. What? And then Matt and Kevin are also on there. Kevin, are you going to be on there tonight or no?
I can't tonight. I'm pretty tired.
All right. Well,
can we see that Punisher before you go?
The Punisher?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you start it?
Oh no, I changed it up. I changed it up because I didn't want to cut in with Mike.
No. No, I meant Mike.
Oh. Did I start it? This?
Let me see this. So this would be your modern day Punisher?
Yeah.
Or MG?
Okay.
Military fatigue or military whatever. Modern military. That's what it is.
He's geared up. He geared up.
Yeah, the optics on it. Yeah.
Classes.
Reference sent to me.
Very cool. And Kevin's drawing came out so cool too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, and he was the Bitcoin winner tonight. If only you could win Bitcoin for doing it.
Oh,
I would be so stoked.
I bless Alpha Proto.
All right. Everybody go buy Jeff's book.
Yes, my books.
Follow us over onto Whatnot if you would like. And like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. We'll see you on the next exciting episode of Drawn and Quarters. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good
night. Good night, everybody.
Hey, good night, everybody. Thank you again.
Have fun storming the castle. I stole your line.
Yes.